Drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
Drop it, hell. I want to hear about this, homie.
I said forget about it, cuz.
I love you, man. Fuck you, Marcus. I do. Cool. You get my partner. Shut up, man.
This bitch-ass white boy.
Oh, most definitely.
You're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
No.
Fucking pay me!
Banks versus Davis. We're back, and we have a very special guest. He is third angle, just intoxicated. Zell 443 means he just bodied some bottles. Vonzerelli of Bodymore Bottles, welcome to the show.
Oh my gosh, you're Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
vonzerelli
gosh.
from Bodymore Bottles.
That's what I told Banks. We had to do some research so we can name all these episodes after a Big Sean bar.
We won't be doing that again.
Yes, that has to be our reoccurring bit for these Into the Wrestling Verse shows. But Zell, welcome again. You were on previously on the Fast Summer Wrap-Up show. People heard you give your thoughts about our journey to the Fast and Furious movies, which you had kind of somewhat been aware of, but you kind of provided some insight. And again, which one was your favorite?
Was it 3, I think? The one when
Tokyo Drift?
Nah. Might have been, I don't know, the one when they was racing the train. They jumped off. That wasn't racing the train.
Oh, Fast Five.
They were stealing the cars off the train, yeah.
Fast Five. That's the first one with The
one.
Rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snake is thinking you got a goddamn choice.
I know he's gonna quote that. It gives him a shot at saying boy every week. That's why.
Hey, whoa. You better watch out.
Did you say that to Randall Cobb?
Hey man, you got just because you're all bitter about last week still, because your tether Dak Prescott let you down again.
Prescott. I'm not gonna say anything because it's Sunday and I'm gonna be PG today.
Like you care about the Lord.
I don't. No disrespect.
Yeah. No disrespect. That's the opposite of respectfully.
No disrespect.
That's hilarious.
Salute.
But no, Zell, you are Bodymore Bottles. Shouts the official cup of the BRP Predictions champion. But why did you start Bodymore Bottles, which is available on YouTube?
It started from an idea me and my cousins had sitting around. And first it was just like, we had the idea years ago. It was just about, we was going to review some beers, and just like put up a picture on Instagram or something like that. And just write a little review up under it. But nobody never acted on it. So one day I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and get it started. Just get the ball rolling. And instead of just doing beers, I figured I'm going to do every liquor, like every alcoholic drink. So that way people can have more of a choice. Like they can understand that there's more beverages out there than just the normal, what they usually want to go get. Maybe they'll try something different, open up their palate. Just give people options so they don't got to go and buy the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, and as someone who's not a real drinker like that, it's still amazing to see you do all this again: cups, stickers, coasters, pins, all of it.
Just try and get started. A little something,
And they appear everywhere too. So
Yeah.
all of us in this multiverse of podcasting, for the most part, everybody has a cup and they shout it out all the time. I don't have mine because you already know. Like I told you months ago, I come get my work. So I'll have mine next month.
You got one. You just don't have it physically.
Yeah, but I come get to work. That's what I tell everybody. I'll pull up on you and get to work.
Mm-hmm. And I got mine, like I said, a few months ago, Niners colors, which I'll speak on that next week as we continue to march towards the Super Bowl. Shouts to Black John Stud. We're going all the way, like I said last week. But no, we had met Zell and what I now refer to as the Phantom Zone. Us being fans of Black Announce Table. So we kind of formed
the Gaza
this
Strip.
there. The Gaza Strip as well, yeah.
Shouts out to the Strip.
Yeah, shouts out to the guys in there. And Black Wrestling as well. And so you've been on Black Wrestling a few times and be in the chat. But you've been a big supporter of this show as well since Banks and I started it when it had a different name before. But now since we've been Banks versus Davis. So we appreciate your support and all that. And like you said, you will message us like crazy shit that we'll say after the episode is dropped. You'll be like, did you really say this and that? And I'm like, yeah. It's both Banks and myself. I can't just put it all on Banks. I do be wilding out sometimes, which apparently my dad is now subscribed, so maybe he might be listening to it as well. Yeah. He might be on next week's episode. Shout out to
Big Mike.
Damn, so it's a cap on me saying nigga. I only can say it 2 times.
I think it go up to 4.
Well, the last time he was on BRP, yeah, they was OD with it, but hey. He knows.
And Tony Brown was there.
Yeah, no, I thought Tony Brown was gonna say something real wild. I was waiting for it.
I ain't never ever seen something. We'll have to pick a pay-per-view that Tony Brown wrestled at. That'll be our next journey into the wrestling.
I don't think we have AWA matches.
So what we did at the end of last year in December, we kind of ride that momentum of Fast Summer, where we commentated on those movies, and we had done it earlier in the year when I picked all those Vengeance shows to pay homage to that pay-per-view, and we kind of found something there where the Eugene Ric Flair tag team match, the Batista Triple H on the Cell that kicked the devil's ass the next year with Ric Flair and Mick Foley, Vengeance 2006. So we're like, let's kind of go back and watch these old pay-per-views and just stuff that we remember already, but then our stuff that we're reminded of. I mean, us all being wrestling fans again, that's how we met. But it's kind of our new journey again. And Banks had chose his first PG era pay-per-view, which was Armageddon 2008. Jeff Hardy wins WWE Championship. But I also thought it'd be, cool to have fans, supporters, friends, family join us and provide input on their favorite shows or a show that they enjoyed but haven't gone back to. So again, much like Into the Spider-Verse, Banks and I are 2 Spider-Mans, and now another one has jumped in. And Zell, you picked King of the Ring 2001. And why this show in particular?
I was watching a couple pay-per-views. I was going to, I think it was Survivor Series 99, just because they was getting away with some wild stuff, saying some wild stuff, some wild signs in the crowd. I thought that would be fun, but I was listening to y'all, and y'all brought up King of the Ring 01, and I remember actually watching this pay-per-view live as a kid, having some friends over, and having pizza and stuff, and watching this live, and remember
you and pizza.
Yeah.
We're going to get the pizzas.
You heard about the ROH story.
And we ate some pizzas. I can't wait for it.
Too, yeah.
Hey, off air, you got to put me onto a spot, too.
Got you. No, that was actually...
That was that final battle, yeah.
Yeah, that was in there.
Yeah.
But I can give you some good pizza spots around here. But, I remember actually watching it and seeing... Kurt Angle and Shane McMahon, and he throwing him through the glass, and that's one of my favorite memories.
After he failed, and was do it again.
Yeah,
we'll get to it again. The whole point of the shows is we commentate. We provide our own commentary for these shows, but it's cool that you actually watched this live. That's kind of what I've been thinking about for my picks is shows I have seen live or that I found later. That'll be the journey as we continue for the coming months. Again, it's 1 show a month that we'll be doing, and this month's it's a listener choice. So Zell picked King of the Ring 2001. I haven't seen this show, just highlights of it, and I've only really seen the Shane McMahon Kurt Angle match in highlight form, but I've seen that 6-minute special where they talk about the fallout of the match, or Shane has He threw me, and I didn't go through. And I said, "No, you're gonna throw me through this." And Craig's like, "I can't. My back is fucked." Like,
Yeah. He broke his tailbone.
Tailbone. Yeah, they should. And like, we'll document probably when he does, which is on the steps. But yeah, and again, it's on Peacock. We're not providing a sign up to Peacock. It's a shit service, but you can find this show on Peacock, and we'll get it started. Starting now. So when I count to 3, press play. 1, 2, 3. All right, and so we're seeing highlights. Obviously, DDP versus the Undertaker. I mean, the Biker Taker, and then the triple threat match with the Redacted, Wolverine, Y2J, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, Crispin.
Crispy, because that's what he's doing
And
right
then
now. He's getting real crispy.
And Kurt Angle. Again, this is when they were in their bag in terms of like promo packages, highlight videos like this.
Mm-hmm.
This one DDP was chasing Sarah, right?
Yeah, when he's the stalker, yeah.
It's like Gemini Man. He was basically chasing himself. They look alike.
All right, okay, wait a minute. King of the Ring. And then again, the old entrances. Really, an electric chair that's a. Again, Vince McMahon was wild, and we all know it. But seriously,
Put him in an electric chair and let him fry. That's how you become the king. What do they do with all these set pieces? Probably just break them down, just throw them away in some
In the warehouse.
yard.
yeah, in that warehouse, yeah. They're
These
in
big
the
ass
Continental
sets?
Airlines arena.
Mm. They got the big SmackDown fist in the warehouse.
Yeah.
The one I used to jump off of on Here Comes the Pain.
Yep.
RVD.
Oh wow, WWF New York.
Any of y'all ever been there?
Never.
I've been there once.
Oh
when it was
shit.
up.
After the show had taken place?
I don't remember what year it was. It was, matter of fact, I think I got a Taz shirt from there. The orange one with the black little Taz symbol that had the 13 in the middle. And it said, "Beat me if you can, survive if I let you."
He 5'6". I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah, DDP
Same
is
height
coming
as
out.
me.
It's the same height as me too, so we're good. We ain't no shame in that. I'm barely 5'7". I tell people I'm barely 5'7". I think I am legit 5'7". But it's like,
DDP is the Kurt Warner of wrestling.
What?
They had my
Dog.
man like. They had
He
him,
was 45 when he became like heavyweight champion.
he did the he just did the bang, but like I heard they told him
Not to
don't
do
do
it.
that when he came over. Like, how's he expected to get over?
They didn't want the WCW people to get over.
Nah, it's the Rock, you bastards. That's why he stole it from Rock. He stole it from Rockefeller.
Oh.
No, not
Dave
the
Nash
Rock. He
with
stole
the
it from
C&D.
Rockefeller. He stole that from Young Neef.
They tried to sue him for that, I think. Or he tried to sue them or something.
He tried to sue them
Everyone in wrestling tries to sue someone.
because they ain't got no fucking money.
Exactly. I'm broke.
They had the Indie Wrestler Hall of Fame yesterday. I said, bruh, CTE should be the fucking Hall of Famer every year.
Good God. I see it's going to be that type of show from Banks. I dread the main event of this episode.
Paid in hot dogs and lemonade going to the Hall of
And
Fame.
a handshake.
Right. Respect to Jerry Lynn, respect to fucking Homicide, but still, come on, bro. Indie Hall of Fame. Pay my fucking medical bills. Anyhow. Was he supposed to get over as a heel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't work. Like, Vince, you can't make DDP a heel by
The people
stalking a
love him.
woman.
Why not? God damn it.
Because he's stalking a woman. That's beyond a heel, motherfucker. That's like, it's a
With a
psychopath.
big trench coat on, though.
That's how you know Vince a freak boy, because he was like, wear this coat.
I use this coat when I flash women.
Okay.
Apparently, there was a story he actually did that once, like in a tanning salon or something like that.
Once. Cool. I believe
like
it.
once.
Right.
That we know of.
He's a freak bull. He probably did that several times.
But hang on, that's the bad thing about certain shows. Again, this is a pay-per-view, and they're having a promo started off.
Yo, that sign didn't help either.
And again, this is this is an Attitude Era show. It's the year before the Ruthless Aggression Era starts. But again, this is kind of the Attitude Era has peaked at WrestleMania X7.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're in the fallout.
The greatest WrestleMania of all time.
No more Rock. He's out in Hollywood.
Yeah, Triple H is injured right now. The Rock's gonna be part-time. Stone Cold Steve Austin's kind of wearing down after being the top guy for 3 years, even though he already had an injury.
He just like me.
He just came back from a neck injury, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But with the knees and then the second neck problems, it's like, you got no neck. Oh.
I was just about to say, you ever told that to him? Like, what do you...
In my younger days, yes, Davis.
I bet you...
Now I'm Stone Cold in 0203. I don't want to put Brock Lesnar over.
Okay. Paul Heyman and Jim Ross on commentary. They actually had pretty good chemistry.
I like no
it.
question.
I think Paul Heyman's a good announcer, and Jim Ross, obviously, this era, Jim Ross. No offense to current day JR, but obviously, everyone gets washed once they get older in the years, and it happens to the best of them. But he's still in his peak. Oh, God damn it!
That shit was hilarious. I still think about that fight when JR is socking him out in his back. Paul Heyman.
Yeah, this is a few months away from this. Actually, again, this is a few months after this. This
I
is
feel
right,
like that was a shoot. Have we
right
ever
before
heard
Invasion.
Paul? I feel like that was a shoot because have we ever heard Jim Ross say anything good about Paul Heyman ever?
So Paul Heyman said the reason he got the job was because ECW had gone bankrupt and essentially shut down. And Jim Ross called him up and said, "I think you should be on commentary with me because King's fired." And he probably was like, "I don't want to fucking work with Michael Cole because he's a pissant." So, but Paul Heyman said that Jim Ross told him, "We can do Oklahoma Kid and New York City Jew. We'll have great chemistry." And I was like,
What you say?
Damn, that's what Paul Heyman said. Jim Ross said.
Bro, you trying to get us up out of here? That's the one.
I'm quoting another man
what
who
you
quoted another man. Don't do that. No.
That's the one phrase. We were at NBC, it'll be fucking over.
Okay. But you ain't on NBC. Ain't you a bitch?
Right. No, sir.
Christian Credential. So Banks, is this when were you starting to become a Christian fan?
No, I was a Christian fan before this.
I know.
During the ladder match in '99 at No Mercy. He took all the
So
bumps.
is it just me, Is it just me, or was Christian and Edge booked as brothers?
They were.
Yeah, they were. And I thought legit they were brothers.
I did as well. When my dad told me, I was like, yeah, it makes sense. They look alike, somewhat.
Well, they white, so.
Yeah, they're white guys from Canada. I mean, with long hair.
So it's like the South Park thing with the pop-up faces.
Were you guys fans of like having multiple King of the Ring matches in pay-per-view? Like they used to have like the whole tournament in the pay-per-view, but then they dwindled it down. So now sometimes it's just like they just have the finals match on the King of the Ring pay-per-view.
Thanks, you should go first because you've seen more.
Yeah, I was about to hit the Patrice O'Neal, most definitely. Yeah, no, I like the old format. Just you know how we came up, Zell. Just you have 3-4 matches. Like the 2000 King of the Ring is always in my mind because that's when my mom was going crazy ordering, or I shouldn't use that phrase, but you know, was ordering all the pay-per-views in 2000 for me. The fucking bill was high. But anyhow, so that's when Rikishi versus Rikishi was King of the Ring, right? Or that was because Billy Gunn was in '99, so Rikishi had to be 2000, if I'm not mistaken. Anyhow, it was just like, I like that format.
Kurt Angle might have
3-4
been
matches in 2000. Yeah, because Edge won this one, right?
Yeah, spoiler alert. But Edge went on to win this one.
My fault, audience. It's 21 years old, so if you didn't catch on,
just saying again, we'll be talking about it to begin with, but yeah.
But also, I do got to give out that description.
Yeah, Kurt Angle defeated Rikishi in the finals. That's why you thought that.
That's when he did the go home. It was like the angle slam off the top of the rope, if I'm not mistaken.
God damn.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that was the go home because he picked his big ass up on the ring apron and did it. And then we'll see in this one when he does it against Shane McMahon. But
see, I started watching in 2004, and the first King of the Ring was the one in 2006 that Booker T went on to win. And they had done all the tournament matches on SmackDown, and then they crowned the winner at the pay-per-view. It might have been Judgment Day 06, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it No Way Out 2006? Check that.
But this
I don't mind. I don't mind like them doing like a couple matches before the King of the Ring, but I at least like to have like maybe 3-4 matches during it. Like if you win the King of the Ring, you done already wrestled like 3 times that night.
Yeah, that's what made it fire. It's the tournament system.
Yeah.
Based on one pay-per-view, but the fact that thinking about it in hindsight now, 21 years later, with Kurt Angle doing this and didn't have that match with Shane McMahon, it's like, bro, no wonder he fucking walks around looking like Batman with the cowl.
We'll see why two legends are the way they are. One being the redacted Wolverine, legend in the wrong term in that, but you in the ring. I mean, two of the great people that will say are the greatest workers of all time. We'll see why they basically sacrifice themselves.
I think that this pay-per-view is the beginning of Perk Angle. Like, this is what kicked it off.
I believe so. He hasn't had any injuries until this point, right? The neck injury is after.
He's been in the WWF for like a couple months, like maybe 8 months, not even a year yet, or maybe a year.
No, this is barely a year and a half, I'd say.
Yeah, because remember he had the greatest run in pro wrestling history for a rookie.
He won the King of the Ring. He won Intercontinental, European, and the World title.
Yeah, because he defended both of those at WrestleMania 2000, and then at WrestleMania X7 as him and Benoit in that technical match. So he'd already been in the company for a year and a half.
And also remember he was on that undefeated streak. Like the Taz chokeout, they didn't count it from Royal Rumble 2000.
Yeah. That was right, yeah. Booker T beat Bobby Lashley at Judgment Day in 06. So that was the first King of the Ring. And then they started doing it on TV after that with William Regal, King Sheamus. I think when Wade Barrett won, that was on the network special. And obviously we saw in the last couple years again, they kind of did with King Corbin, and then now crown jewels with Xavier Woods and Queen Zelina Vega. This is an alright match. Seeing what would be a future TNA main event in 01.
Christian being one of the greatest TNA champions in history.
It's not much saying that, even though they do have some legends, but Nick Aldis held their title.
Be respectful, because it's like, bro, AJ Styles held that title.
I know, I'm just saying, but Nick Aldis also was a world champion TNA.
Who gives it?
He was a champion in WWF too.
He was, but I just like the Randy Orton match. I don't care about him having a heavyweight title. The TNA title meant more to me at that point, just because I was a diehard TNA guy starting in 03. I was watching that more than WWF. It was just hard to find them motherfuckers. You had to watch them like on Sun Sports or something.
Fox Sports Network.
Yeah.
The original.
The Florida one. All they used to show was that and bass fishing and shit.
I think this is a few months too before they break up, Edge and Christian. So we're kind of seeing both of them get some singles run.
So you see them plant the seeds on here too.
Yeah.
Because remember Christian kept holding that big ass trophy around like he won it. And then he had that fire ass music when he went solo with the opera.
Oh, Christian!
At last, you're on your own.
And we have the GOAT, Shane McMahon, stepping out, the owner of WCW.
Took it from right under his father. Pause.
A good pause.
That moonsault, what a fucking perfect moonsault from Kurt Angle.
Yeah, his legs used to be weird because they used to be connected together.
It's like he doesn't bend with the knees. He just somehow floats off the top rope.
But he always gets height on that moonsault.
Yeah. And Christian always with some good, DDT type hold maneuvers. That backbreaker right there.
I always think about the what if, and that's probably, something me and Davis talked about we might do in the future. But I always think about what if WCW actually would have got the old dudes that actually get off their ass and go to work, even though I'm not knocking it, because you still getting guaranteed money just to be at home.
Fuck Kevin Nash.
I wasn't just gonna say Kevin Nash, but okay, hater.
He wasn't the only one. You got him, Goldberg.
Yeah, Goldberg. Sting.
Yeah.
Scott Hall.
Well, Scott Hall was too fucking drunk to get off the couch.
Still, if you would have got him a year before he came to the WWE, somewhat drunk, 80% drunk. Yeah,
I'm drunk.
That's what you're probably saying right now.
Well, that's the big thing. That's why I am. Yeah.
But I don't know why I'm here.
Exactly. I don't know. Where am I? Mate.
You have him on Bodymore Bottles, the relapse episode for him.
Oh my God. No, I don't want Zell committed as an accessory to murder.
Yeah, so when I used to drink with the black guys in Baltimore, Chico, we used to drink 40s. Do you have the 40?
But Kurt Angle just defeated Christian with the assist of Shane McMahon. And that was a good match. Nice match to start off the show. But you can see the mind games that Shane McMahon wants Kurt Angle to keep winning, so he's tired for their match. So they're building that story over the course of the show, the episode, I should say. Rhino and Edge is the other King of the Ring match. Wow. What did you think of the prettier Banks being a crochet? Did you like that as a finishing maneuver?
Like best. That reverse DDT shit, not really. If that's your go home spot, then I guess so. That's all I can really say. Because remember, at one point, Edge had that like Impaler DDT that he got from Game
Yeah.
Boy.
And then you had the reverse sharpshooter. Yeah. He had the execution, the educator, and then the edge. No. He just had a lot of moves named Edge, which is like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
Jim Ross with his fucking denim. He really is a cowboy from Oklahoma.
Denim WWF New York shirt.
Yeah, sewn in, and Paul Heyman with that attitude era would probably be a fucking shit ton right now. And Austin and his ex-wife, now ex-wife.
Well, he kept saying what too often.
Jonathan Coachman just showed
I
up.
think he let his fist do the talking.
Oh, okay, we're not going there. Yeah, but she fucked him up too.
Did you put gas in the ATV? What?
Okay, wait. I said you put some goddamn gas in the ATV.
What?
I'm trying to go hunting.
And you gonna be the bait?
Oh, whoa. I mean, maybe for a milk drinker like yourself. I mean,
that's something OJ would have said, but anyhow.
I do like that Austin shirt. I gotta maybe make a version of that for myself.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Drip.
Yo, somebody wear. Hey, anybody that's listening to this, if you wear a drip 316, please, bro. Don't
It won't be 316. It's gotta be something else. It's
Drip 24/7.
Nah. I got
000.
224 is my birthday. Maybe that's what I gotta do.
Oh, fuck it. Drip, Pisces, a fish. It all makes sense.
You better watch out. I mean, you were talking about how you got your pussy took earlier. I mean,
Who?
Whoa.
All right, you gonna be Deborah in a minute. You said bussy? What?
What's that mean?
Davis upside down. Where's Continental Airlines out?
Yeah, I mean, after seeing Sarah, whatever her name is,
Sarah?
Cool,
That might be the title, Sarah.
after seeing her and then seeing Michelle McCool, you can tell this man had a type.
Same as you, motherfucker. Blonde
Nah.
and skinny with big ass titties. That's
Okay,
your
don't
type.
you dare disrespect my future wife, Sydney Sweeney, like that. How dare you?
She's skinny. She's skinny.
Mid.
I'll make her eat.
Zell, I will kick you off this right now.
Tell her to do
Yeah,
some
they
push-ups.
have DDP stalking her. You know, Vince McMahon was just like, yeah.
He had a type too. All y'all got a type. Blonde, big ass titties,
Revelation.
bro. The 80s look. This how white women used to look. They vintage looking back then. Fuck, he used to be last ride. Last ride to hell.
My man had Sarah tattooed across the neck though.
That's how you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Hey, Zell. It's rare that dudes from where we from put the tattoo of a female on them, but when they do, you know she got that. You got flame.
You're not from Death Valley, Texas. The fuck do you mean?
Bruh, you from fucking Sacramento, all right?
I'm
They
not from
definitely
Sacramento.
have tramp stamps out there.
You from Compton, so shut the fuck up.
All right, now you being disrespectful.
Like you just were being disrespectful from Zell's just watching like a friend in the corner, like.
No, he already knows what's up. He knows everybody bullies
Yeah.
you, so it's fine. But if you got a tattoo of your girl on your body, phew,
I would do that though.
that means she better have that fuego, and that's what she had because he put it on his neck, and that's a big pose.
Yeah, the neck is no.
Across
He said,
the
"You give
throat.
He said, "You give me some neck. I'll tattoo on my neck.
Right.
Rest in." Rust in pussy.
Alright,
Oh
bro.
my
I'm
God.
fucking out. I'm done. You say that word
R.I.P.
one more goddamn time, bro. I gotta text fam and them. They gave you a weapon. Why do you know that
Did they?
word and you keep opening this? It's not good.
See, again, they're treating this like it's an episode of Raw. Like, this is... No, like, we don't need interviews during the pay-per-view. Like, what the fuck?
I'm still
now they're
laughing at the
spying.
promo package, bruh. Like, I really remember shit, but I just tuck it in my mind. Like, yo, why the fuck was he really? This is how you bring DDP in out of everybody else, bro. You could have did this with Raven.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
Legend on the
Yeah, I
mic.
could... Well, I don't know about that.
Raven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh, the most underrated promo worker
Yeah.
ever.
Listen, you hype up a lot of mid shit, all right, Bakes? You gotta
Dog,
relax.
you were born in 1998, bruh. You don't remember, quote, the Raven Evermore. What about me? What about Raven?
Ooh.
Nah,
he
Raven was ahead of his time.
Tell him, Zell. He was spitting bars, bruh. He just sit in the corner and just started doing fucking poetry. It's like listen to Mos Def, bruh, but it was just dark.
No one's ever said Ravens like most.
On the mic, yeah.
Yeah, see,
Like,
baby.
Like, what are you really saying? But you getting us somewhere, bruh.
Now imagine Raven in the Alicia Keys video.
That would've been fire. They
Fun
both
fact
look like they
about
stink.
Raven,
This is
one of
actually
Raven's legs was shorter than the other.
Yeah, Greg Oden legs.
For real. His boots, like one of his boots had like extra lift in it.
Oh, he was
Or,
like
the
Wayne
sole
Head.
was extra thick. Yeah, like the sole was extra thick. Yeah. Just like Wayne Head.
Davis don't know who Wayne Head is. Google
No,
that.
but you know what? No, it's like if you see certain wrestlers, it's always weird seeing wrestlers with the weird looking boots, like Kane, The Miz. They had like those weird boots to make them seem taller. I'm like, but how could you wrestle on that? It just seems like fuck you up.
He said the Miz.
No, he does. He has those weird boots.
I think those are called high heels, bro. You know, like the Miz, but I think that's what it was. He came from Hollywood, didn't he?
Yeah.
Or Ohio.
Where was
Worse.
So where was his real world at? His real world was in New York, right?
Think so. Cause then he called Shorty a nigga.
Oh.
He said
I
something.
swear
racist.
that happened.
Yeah,
he
he
said
definitely
something.
like Cole was like going to beat him for real.
He definitely probably said something like "you people." He definitely seems like that type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he don't know what he be saying, so he just.
No, he
I
does. No, he does. Because he's a douchebag.
Listen, he from Ohio, bro. That's not giving him any leeway. I'm not saying that because he's one of my favorite workers. He from Ohio, bro.
Again, see, there you go, hyping on mid.
You like CM Punk.
He's 10 times better than The Miz on the mic and in the ring.
I'm sorry, Zell.
We differ.
We treat Zell like we the two fucking parents.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I can't agree with that. Nah, I can't agree. I never got into CM Punk though, because like when he had his run, I wasn't even into wrestling like that. Like it was my little break from wrestling, I guess. I was out living life. So
Who are your fan
I don't
of
really
during this
understand.
time? Like,
Stone
because you said
Cold,
you ordered the show. So who was some of your favorites on this show?
Stone Cold, Shane McMahon, Kurt Angle. I was a fan of Rhino because I was an ECW fan. I still like Diamond Dallas Page from WCW. I thought he was going to go in a different direction with his angle hair, but like I thought they was going to actually like legitimize WCW, give him some wins, but they just straight squashed everybody.
Yeah, bro, we old. He started naming his workers. I'm like, yeah, we old.
He said from this show, so
Nah, but still, to say that, like, it's some kids that watch this and be like, who the fuck is Rhino? Like, dog, I remember he was power driving. I think it was Don Marie in ECW or Miller McGillicuddy.
Bueller.
McGillicuddy, yeah. Did you think so out of the guys like you kind of mentioned, people that came over from the invasion in ECW and WCW, who do you think that got misused would you have liked to have seen used properly, Zell? I mean, I know we're in this era of like people constantly being misused with AEW and WWE and vice versa. You know, one goes to the other. But when they brought in people from ECW, WCW, which was one of your favorites that they kind of dropped the ball with?
I don't know. I guess they could have did more with Rhino. Let me see who else. Like a lot of them WCW guys. Lance Storm was a good worker, but he just didn't have a personality. I think Canyon got misused. They could have did something better with him, but he had his personal demons. So,
because that's kind of what this show is doing, is setting up the invasion, given what happens at the end of the main event. I think Rhino, he kind of got some run, but he would probably always just be too short in Vince McMahon's eyes. Like the Taz thing, like how you're supposed to be intimidating when you're short, damn it.
Yeah. But like,
running back, though.
Yeah. It's like the thing with Otis. I like Otis a lot, and I think he should be kind of a bigger deal. And now they're tag champs, which is good to see, but sometimes you need different looks in wrestling.
Yeah. What they wanted to do, I heard, was like they wanted to have, because I think this was when they was on TNN, and they was trying to get another show just for WCW, but TNN was like, nah. So they was going to change Raw into the WCW show.
Yeah, that was what they were trying to do, and TNN still said no.
So they was going to like try to keep it separate still. And I think that would have been a good idea, because they could have kept it separate, then like just like they do Raw and SmackDown, like traded guys back and forth or had drafts, or even just had guys jump over, take a title, something like that. That would have been cool.
And that's what they tried to do when ECW came back in 06, when Shane McMahon was like, basically try to create NXT before Triple H did. Which again, Triple H, not better than Shane McMahon, as I had said a few weeks ago.
Far as a booker?
Everything.
I don't know about that.
I mean, Shane McMahon never really got the chance to do what Triple H did. I do respect Triple H as a creative mind in NXT, but Shane McMahon never really got that opportunity that we're aware of to fully book like a year of TV. That's
because he didn't do like his brother-in-law. He didn't sneak off and do NXT. I legit think Vince didn't find out about NXT till last year. Like he just saw money just leaving his account, the business account. He's like, what the fuck is NXT?
No, he had to know because they set up shows the night before his.
But he probably still didn't know. I don't think, bro. The thing is, he's not stupid, but at the same time, I don't think he live in the same world as us. It's the same thing with Kanye West. Like, bro, these people don't know what the fuck really be going on until the last minute. What's up, Bianca Belair? Where she's from NXT.
They say it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. So if he did just go off and do it, then.
Oh, he paying for it now.
God damn, I never seen Rhino jump off the top rope. Holy shit.
Right, I was about to say that's a wild move for Rhino.
So he's in good shape right here.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that he's still working is still pretty good.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
The moves ain't crispy, but hey.
Who isn't working? The Rock and Roll Express are still working.
Well, they love it. I think at this point, bro, they made a significant amount, even if they weren't like big. Well, they were big.
You know, they pissed all that money away as soon as the 90s came around. Come on.
With Coke, yeah, Coke expensive.
And 16-year-old girls.
Yeah, let's not go there. Let's steer right back.
Right, I'm out.
From the Carolina scene and Georgia scene, and down there they don't care.
Oh, they moving like Robert. Bet.
Ric Flair used to always talk about them on TV about that.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
He was just saying that the girls like you, but the women love Space Mountain.
But that was like a badge of honor for them fucking rednecks, bro.
Yeah.
To mess with like young girl, like, bro. Hey, my nigga, like.
Again, let's get out of here. Let's get no. Let's get out of here. No.
Like, they got some 21-year-olds that's cracking. I don't know.
Did y'all like Edge when he had the kind of the jacket that matched? Never mind.
See,
Yeah, it was a tragedy. Did you repeat the question? Say Edge, it makes just like, I don't care.
Like, legit, the only time I liked him
Edge.
when he was a heel, he was cracking, though. When he had
With Lita? Yeah.
Like, if I was in wrestling right now, hey, Lita, you trying to team
That's a
up?
cool spot.
Ooh, yeah. Colliding spears, that was good.
Mm.
Again, him, Rhino, and Christian, they all traveled the road together. They were pretty close.
Yeah, I liked Edge when he did that. When he was in Arizona that time, and he said, "Because I'm not going to wrestle, being a Canadian, I'm not going to wrestle in front of these people in Arizona because they just recognize Martin Luther King Day."
Yeah.
And like Davis, the best thing about that was John Cena saying, "So."
That's because John Cena's like, listen, I gotta have a match because there's some woman waiting in my locker room, and I ain't got that much time.
Hey, Zell, he finally believed me, bro. I've been telling him for about a year or two now.
I've always known. I knew. Like I told the story on Black Variant last week. I know John Cena is like the real HBK.
Like, dog, but I keep trying to tell you, he like the women I like.
Him on social media is, again, don't forget him on Instagram. It's like, do he be posting that or does he have someone else post it?
But on Twitter, that's him. Like, bro, his PR people ain't fucking following Asian doll and these other women I won't say names of that I follow. Like, he follow them types. And I'm like, okay, something going on here.
That's
Just like me.
Yeah, Edge just won with the Impaler DDT.
From the moves he stole.
Okay, come on. It's Gangrel.
Yeah, what's the problem? You saying like Gangrel's a mark.
He's not a legend.
He's great for what he was.
Oh, God. Here you go.
Dog,
Just like
Gangrel
you're
was
saying.
good.
Entrance is legendary.
Gangrel
Exactly,
could work,
Zell.
bro. I'm not saying he's phenomenal, but he could work, bro.
Is it me or my shit, bro? Okay, yeah, because that took forever to play. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it did.
Dog, don't worry about it. I gotta tell y'all the technique I gotta do for this bullshit.
So we see Spike Dudley.
And Molly, hashtag still a good woman.
Spike Dudley's still wearing the Dudley clothes. Like, he still got a shirt with Devon and Bubba Ray on it. Just X'd him out.
Yeah.
He's you saying he still dressed like that in 2022? Because I believe it.
He
I
seems
wouldn't
like
be
he would.
surprised.
Yeah.
What JR said about Ric Flair, Davis, he ran out of money.
We just said like, no, he was like, you went broke. Didn't save his money. Just like, God damn, Jim, I'm never telling you anything about me.
That's why what you said about Michael Cole, he actually has a dedication episode to Michael Cole he put out last week on Grilling with JR.
What do you say?
I haven't listened to it yet. Dog, it's legit 10 to 20 Grilling with JR episodes I got to listen to. It's not enough time in a day.
What if he just buried him for
I
like
hope
2
he
hours
did.
straight?
He did that, bro. He did that with Ultimate Warrior, like we
He
talked
does that
about
with
the Black
everyone.
Variant. That one, Zell, I gotta send you that, bro. One of the funniest fucking things ever, because it's 2 hours of him just cutting a promo on Ultimate Warrior. Like, bro, he dead. He put that motherfucker 12 feet under, fuck 6 feet. He's like, he can't work.
You want to know why I don't have any villains? Because they're all 6 feet fucking under.
Zell, if you want to just laugh, listen to that, because it start with him like 10 minutes. He sound cool talking about like, yeah, I'm just out here working for AEW, whoop de whoop whoop. And then Conrad Murray brings up Ultimate Warrior, and for them to shit it goes left, bro. He ain't shit. He wasn't a good human being. He couldn't work. I'm like, damn, bro. His wife don't know shit about the business. He talked about his wife.
This
I was like,
asshole
"Hey,
said
bro."
Conrad Murray. You're a piece of shit.
Cause you hate him. That's why. He don't do
It's
shit.
Conrad Thompson. Conrad Murray is the guy that killed Michael Jackson.
Roll Tide.
Is that what Conrad Thompson says?
Hey, Zell got to be the third guest, bro. If y'all don't get that joke, bro, y'all have no sense of humor, listeners. That was one of the greatest punchlines ever. No, that's the episode title.
Hell no, I don't fuck with Alabama.
No, bro, because it could go further. I'm gonna leave it alone. Never mind. God bless Mike. That's all I'll say because it was about to go way back. Somebody
I
told
remember.
me, "Oop, I'm about to die."
Got wood, goddamn.
That motherfucker was stiff. Never mind.
I remember back then, like, if you look under when they come out, it have like www.dailyboys.com. Like all these
Yeah, they had their own
websites would take you straight to www.com.
That's right. Like, my nigga, I can't buy the Dudley merch just off y'all site. This is the me subsidiary site to get to the main site. Like, I'm just looking at graphics of fucking Devon and Bubba just being fat. Just being
Okay.
fat.
So like
Hell,
they
he
was
from
going
Dudley.
out.
No, but I
Jones.
get to don't forget the greatest one was when Scott starts like, but where he's like, "Hey, Scott, we respect you. Shut your mouth. You guys said you were the world tag team champions. You didn't go to Japan. Me and my brother, we wrestled in Japan. We wrestled all over the world. You were in that bingo hall in Philadelphia." And Bo was like, "Yeah, Scott, relax. I respect you." And Scott's like, "Shut up. We are world tag team champions."
That's the same promo he kept on calling him fat, and then Bubba threw a tantrum. I'm not fat.
He's like, "Carmen, I'm big bone."
But then they end up going to Japan later on around that time, which is funny, being the Dudley Boys or Team 3D.
Oh yeah, they had to be like, "You know, fuck Scott Steiner, piece
Going
of
to Japan.
shit."
Like, bro, y'all on the old wave.
Was
Yeah,
that Teddy
too.
Long?
As the rest, yeah, looks
Yeah.
like it. Looks like it,
You see
player.
You see a peanut head, right? That's him.
Yo, I gotta tell y'all, watch the January 20th episode of Raw from 2003. Fast forward to D'Lo Brown versus Tommy Dreamer. It's insane. Everyone who's listening, everyone on this episode, go and watch that shit.
Please explain before I waste my
No,
time.
just do it. No, do it. Do
Okay,
it.
let me write that down so I can remember. Or just text it to me.
It's the Raw after Royal Rumble 2003. They always gave Kane. Kane probably has the most random tag team partners in history.
Oh, without question.
RVD, as we had talked about before in our tag team episode, Rey Mysterio and RVD had the best. I mean, but Kane was like Spike Dudley, X-Pac, Hurricane, Rob Van Dam, Daniel Bryan, The Big Show.
We talked about too, or I was talking about how the Undertaker and the Big Show tag team. That shouldn't have
Oh,
went
The
a little bit
Undertaker.
longer.
Fuck yeah.
But that was just to get, Big Show humbled. That's why he was like shoot slapping him. Like
That's when they had to,
SummerSlam
like, Big Show, you
99, he
gotta-
was slapping the dog shit out of him. I'm like, man.
Yeah, that's when they were telling The Big Show, "You gotta lose weight, damn it."
Fuck, ain't no 7 foot either. He's 6'8", 6'9".
What did you guys think? Because you guys got to see Kane debut, and then see him unmasked. Were you guys surprised that's what he looked like unmasked?
Doctor?
He had like mad mascara and stuff all.
Yeah,
across
the
his
first. I
face.
mean, I'm saying the next week, the week after the first. I mean, yeah, because they try to make him look like, oh, he wore that mask for a reason, but then like flash forward a year later, and it's like he just has a regular face and 2 different colored eyes.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him as fake Diesel and Dr. Isaac Yankum. So
Yeah.
Did you know
I just
that?
was wondering why.
Were you that aware?
Yeah.
Later on, in
Okay.
life, I knew. Because I'm a little bit younger than Zell, so later on in life, I found out about that. But you could tell he was an ugly motherfucker. I don't know why. It wasn't gonna be
thing that
Idris Elba
surprised
under that
me-
motherfucker.
thing that surprised me most was his hair.
He had
No,
hair
they
like,
had
like me.
shaved. No, they had shaved it that day apparently, or something. Because if you see him at in like pictures of the past, he has like legit hair, but they just probably like we're gonna make you look stupid.
Yeah, that's
Like your
me
face
if I don't
and your
shave
hair
my
is
head.
burned.
I should be like that.
Oh, you should do that.
You got me fucked up.
How much could I pay you to do that?
This ain't enough goddamn money in the world to humiliate myself. I already get enough ball jokes. Fuck that.
He's bald.
I make him bleed. Yo, that's a
Holy
wild
shit.
ass shirt too.
Which one?
That the Devon shirt. In hindsight, thinking about it,
Was that what I forgot what it looked like.
I
The
ain't
one
saying
says
that
got wood?
term. Yeah, see, you gonna say it. You say all this wild freak bull ass shit. You go ahead. You got it.
Meanwhile, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there.
I don't give a fuck. You done said the B word several times.
Proudly.
And not bitch either.
See, look at you. See, there we go.
What you mean? I don't mean that in. I'm not
Yeah,
talking about
you
women.
said it in that way. See, there you are. You have to say it like that.
There's a lot of bitch ass niggas out here.
That's a fact.
Nice pop up, sit out powerbomb by Bubba Ray.
Yo, I can't find a tie dye Dudley Boy shirt anywhere, bro.
Isn't that a good thing?
No, I want that motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't fuck with tie dye.
Why? You don't like Skittles, bro?
I don't want to wear Skittles.
You don't taste rainbows?
You're setting yourself up for that one.
No, you said yourself. You had said the word earlier several times.
That diving headbutt by
All right. You got
No,
it.
I'm just saying, like, he would always do. I'm like, and again, in hindsight, any diving headbutt's like the stupidest move ever. Like, why would you do that?
Bruh, and they get right back up after they initiate the move. Like the opponent gets right back up. Like that shit didn't have no.
I think you could
efficiency at
clearly
all.
see at this time, Kane was clearly on some steroids. Because he is
was in shape.
jacked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in shape like a motherfucker. Like he was always swole, but here it's just like, all right, bro.
He was swole, but like you could tell, like his upper body is just like an action figure. That's the thing about certain people in this era. You can tell who was on stuff and then who got on it later on. Like Edge on this show versus Edge in like 04. It's like two different people. Edge in 01 wasn't. Edge in 03, 04, he was like, yeah. Well, not 03 because he missed most of the year, but 04 when he came back, he was juicing.
5 and 6, he was fat swole.
Well, that's when they had to start getting off this stuff.
Rey Mysterio was a little swole.
Yeah. Again, watching Rey Mysterio debut in WCW, then watching him debut in WWE, it's like that's almost a like Ultimate Warrior situation. Like, you sure this isn't someone else?
Are you talking about the fake Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah, and then that theory is what I'm saying. Like Rey Mysterio in WCW versus Rey Mysterio in WWE.
I believe that
Almost
theory, by
could've-
the way.
About Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah, the reason why I believe it because Joe Budden had a fire punchline about that. They say you're the
What?
ultimate warrior. I agree. You die and come back. Don't nobody miss you.
Okay, we're not quoting Joe Budden on this podcast.
Hey, that's a fire ass bar because it makes sense if you're a wrestling fan.
Joe Budden also had a fire crispy wire punchline too.
Oh, what'd he say? What'd he say? Good
He
God.
do
He said,
that Green
Say
Lantern
something, he's
freestyle.
like, "Yeah, and if you diss him, why take the ratchet, go home and just crisp and wire."
Benoit.
God damn. Is Joe Budden a wrestler?
Tell him, Bert. He must have been.
Apparently. You don't say that
Then he
reference
had a
without
fire.
knowing.
Then he had to fire Isaiah Thomas. Was it Isaiah Thomas? Ball like right after that. You tell the bird how it is. I tell the
That's
bird how it is. You promised the bro a one liner. You Isaiah Thomas the bro. Yeah, that was when Isaiah Thomas got he was putting his hands on women or something, I think.
Oh, that when he was Knicks GM, yeah, he had the allegations. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he might have.
I believe because he's
3D.
from West Side Chicago.
What was the point? What was the point of the that diving headbutt tag team move? The waza. What was the point of that move?
Hey man.
Pop the crowd.
I guess. But then again, they had that's when they could clearly hit the 3D just and it always connect.
Hey man. All I hear is my crew, my dogs, whenever they do that shit. Set rules.
No.
Set laws.
Do you know like they would play that song like every like party and like in the club and stuff around here like all the time? Like I never knew that it like what it was.
Kane
I
Y'all
just
got
thought it
West
was
Indian
our
people
song.
out there?
I guess I don't know. Not they just used to play that song all the time. Like, I thought it was just a regular song. Like they played on the radio during the club mix and all that.
See, they have Kane looking like Batman, like Bane from Batman and Robin. And that guy, I know that guy was arrested, but like legit.
That motherfucker died right after that movie came out. They said that shit takes
Wah,
you.
wah, wah.
I watched that movie like last week or a couple weeks ago too.
Masterpiece.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because it's a fucking
It was on.
masterpiece.
See, here we God damn it, Banks.
You ain't from the air, so you don't know.
I watched that movie numerous times as a kid. What are you talking about?
You was one.
When Jesse Ventura was like beating Mr. Freeze's ass. Maybe it's a little cold in here.
All right, bro.
I think right
That's
here.
your governor, ain't it? Oh yeah, he ain't in office no more.
Not whoa. I know your president's Trump, but relax.
Hey, that was just when I was getting the money, bro. I ain't getting no more fucking.
Wow, look at you. See, there he goes. Big Show Banks.
I think in that little vignette, they was just planting the seeds of the dissension between Edge and Christian.
Brother versus brother. Who would you believe more as brothers, Edge and Christian or Kane and The Undertaker?
Storyline wise, probably Kane and the Undertaker.
And Paul Bearer being their actual dad.
I was gonna say the Dudley boys. I believe them more.
Yeah, that's the thing on the episode of Raw. Both of them, Devon and Liberay, are both like my brother. I'm like,
but it was like 4 or 5 of them.
yeah, there was a Big Dick Dudley.
Hey, bro. All right.
I was.
That's the man's name. Oh, see here you got y'all insecure bitches. Can't even say some shit, but y'all want to be pause after saying something.
No,
Grow
my
the
crew,
fuck up.
my dogs. Go ahead, name the rest of them, bro. Name the
Sign
FBI
guy
as well.
Sign guy Jelly.
And then there was Spike.
You said Saigon?
Sign
Jesus
guy.
Christ.
I was about to say that's what he was doing before he was rapping.
Nah, he didn't have
Sign
that. He
guy.
didn't talk. He just put up signs in the back.
Yeah. Like Sam
he was
Rivera,
GD
'cause he
then.
can't cut a promo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he definitely was GD then, Davis. They don't talk either.
We got the Mr. Ass Billy Cunt. Why would you name a man
Shouts out to Pat. Never mind. Don't shout him out.
Oh no, he was the one Billy Gunn at this point.
The one ass Billy Gunn.
Because that's what it was.
Again,
Yo.
some musician had to go and make, oh, I'm an ass man. And he walked out that studio like, because I spit hot fire.
Yo, during our era, the one ass Billy was Cherokee. That was the one.
Okay.
You ain't never lied.
The King of the Ring finals already. We're barely, what, an hour in? Yeah, 54 minutes. Jeez. Kurt Angle and Edge are like, I'm fucking dying here.
Kurt he had one more match after this.
Yeah. See, this is why Vince McMahon doesn't give a fuck about anyone.
Well, that's evident, bro. His son-in-law had a heart attack. This motherfucker didn't say shit.
Well, that's because he was like, I believed in you and you're weak.
He probably was hoping, bro, that flat line.
Vince was like, we just got Kurt Angle, but let's see how many years we can take off his career.
He legit. No, the Laps Fan podcast. I've talked to you about that before, so thanks as well. But the guys that do the impressions and review the shows, they review the show. So you guys should check that episode out. But anytime they talk about Kurt Angle, they talk exactly like that, where Vince McMahon's like, I want to kill an Olympic gold medalist. Have him murdered in the ring.
Legit. Damn. He might have tried to kill Kurt Angle.
He tried to kill everyone.
Yo, Kurt conditioning is so insane, though. It, like, dog, what he was talking about he had to go through during the Olympics with a broken neck during the training sounds worse than the actual
a broken
match.
freaking neck.
A broken freaking neck during training. That shit sounded worse than actually doing the match. I think he said he was working out like a combined 5 hours a day.
Yeah, that's what they would say. Being what he was in WWE and then TNA, that he just had that drive to do it no matter what.
Man's conditioning is that's the only way you survive, though. Conditioning like that. But it cost him his hair because his hairline went away fast when he got.
Yeah, you see him right. You see him right now. It's like, and then again, he had them. They have him and Edge had the hair versus hair match, right?
Yeah, Judgment
a little
Day,
bit after this?
2002.
Yeah.
Because I remember they had it on. I think it was Here It Comes the Pain. You could do that match.
Really?
Yeah, during like the season mode or
I
whatever.
don't remember that.
You know what he was more stressed out about? He had to call home and Kurt Angle wasn't there.
Okay, here we go.
Cody, where's mom?
I mean, again,
He's with Uncle Jeff.
that was a little bit later.
Well, how we know?
Oh, come on, don't do that. Oh,
He was swinging
for
another
crying
guitar.
out loud.
Chosen one.
You saying that's what Kurt Angle hears?
Oh no, if I'm him, I gotta go see you, bro. I know we had our program, but I gotta go see you years later.
30 hours, the Kurt Angle edition.
Didn't he beat? No, the thing is, he wasn't whooping his ass. He was too busy beating up on Sting after the Main Event Mafia broke up.
Yeah. Well, they already had their program by then.
Sting was washed in a motherfucker after that. Then he wanted to become the Joker. No, take your ass home. That's the joke. Now he out here high-fiving people with Darby Allin. Darby Allin definitely was high-fiving a couple years ago. I didn't say how.
Okay, no.
Darby Allin fumbled the bag.
In AEW, ain't no bag, Zell.
No, I'm not talking about that.
You talk about, yeah.
I'm talking about with this one half of Toxic
Gigi
Attraction.
Dolan,
Yeah,
his ex-wife, yeah.
it was married.
Yep. Milk World, order. Yeah, you're not gonna belly to belly toss me over the fucking rope to the outside. Hell no. He's like, you're gonna go over. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not going. My neck and my back.
That's skinny. I would have loved to see him try out for E because they would have told him, get the fuck away from the door, son. I'm here for a performance. No, you ain't. Fuck you 160. You don't get the fuck up out of here, bro. This nigga Montez out here doing 480 splashes and 360s and shit. It's 210 with one leg. You better get the fuck up out of here, bro. His wife way more than you.
Actually, better wrestler.
Yeah, I mean, his wife can lift up Otis and do drop.
Hey, man, listen. I'm next.
Don't say.
I'm next.
Lift yourself, lift yourself, lift your.
Lift me up with one hand. I'm gonna be like Darth Vader. How you be lifting people? They be choking. Lord Bianca, I'm sorry.
Kurt Angle always threw like the funniest right hands.
Cause he got no fucking neck. It hurt to throw a hand, bruh.
Maybe that makes sense, probably. Yeah.
Like legit, when you got a bat, that's nerve problems. Like
yeah, he only seems like he can lift his arm. Like he only seems like he can lift his arms in the certain directions, like German suplex direction or angle slam direction.
So his body is a Batman.
Like he's a limited action figure.
His body is a Batman suit. You see how the Batman be walking around?
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, he's the Val Kilmer Batman. Like you gotta turn your whole body. Like hang on.
I can't turn left. Like dog. His regimen of taking painkillers is something of a legend. Eminem said this nigga spitting. He was taking what, 30 pills a day, he said?
Yeah. Something crazy like that.
Wasn't he trying to double down and say, no, I was never Perk Angle and all that. No. It's like, look at the pictures of you. You were high as fuck.
I saw that front flip he did off the stage on the Abyss. There's no way he did that regularly.
He did a 450 2 years prior against Sting at Bound for Glory, and I remember watching, I'm like, what the fuck's he doing? I had never seen you do this, Craig. I'm like, who? You're not Paul London.
Wally.
And he lands his knees land on top of Sting, and you can tell they were both like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh no, you know Sting was pissed off, bro.
That's why Sting legit hit him with the bat. Remember, Kurt Angle doesn't catch it properly, and the bat like fucking splits his head open.
He was
we're losing Banks.
like,
Oh no!
That sound like Kane.
that point, he
like, Say what you said. Maybe the server doesn't want you to slander Sting.
I was gonna slander Sting.
Steve Morton gonna whoop your ass.
He's 62.
Beat your ass.
I tell him I'll put you with your old homeboy, Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Lex Luger.
No, boy. All right, I'm going. You can't. That's worse than what I just said. Jesus Christ, that's way worse than what I said.
All right, now who do you think's having the better match with Kurt Angle, Edge or Christian Banks? Who do you think's having the better match?
Edge, because he taking on the bumps.
Is that all Edge was, T? Just
yeah. And fucking
I mean,
babyface comeback. That's it.
I mean legit. That's what he was when he was the heel champion of. Like he said himself, like I had to take all the damage from Batista, Undertaker.
Cause you're not fucking entertaining, Edge. That's why.
Jesus.
I like him as a person. Don't get me wrong, but in the ring, boring as shit.
But the Miz, yeah. You know,
Take the Miz out of the equation. His homeboy is better than him being Christian.
that's because you like workers.
Exactly, because it's fucking pro wrestling.
But you're not talking about those Christian promos where he was like, "Yeah," to Booker T.
Bro, your favorite worker of all time is Brian Kendrick. Stop.
No, it's not. Don't you ever say that again to me.
And he could work, but goddamn, y'all like these flippity flips and shit. These kids.
These kids is hilarious.
Shouts out to the baby. Yeah, Iron Man. Something these current workers couldn't have is an Iron Man match. They
Oh, okay. That's a goddamn one.
Finn Balor doing a goddamn Iron Man match. I'd rather fucking sleep, bruh. Conrad Murray, come holler at me if I gotta watch that shit.
Now you know who Conrad Murray is.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, I think these two, they're kind of coming up around the same time. But we never got heel champion Edge and Wrestling Machine Angle. That would have been something. He had just started to leave. That could have been a good program. Ooh, shit. That was a bad catapult into the top turnbuckle.
I told you that I loved you.
Here it goes. Ankle lock.
That was a good sequence.
Yeah. Going counter for counter. Duck two. Oh. Edge-o-matic. That's what that one was. Educator was the DD. What a best there is, best there was. What a load of crap.
The original perk god.
I think you're completely pathetic.
Who hates Shawn Michaels more, Math or Jim Cornette?
Definitely Math. Definitely. No question. Because that's why he hates Adam Cole. It has nothing to do with Adam Cole. It's because he's Shawn Michaels reincarnated. That's why Math hates Adam Cole.
Oh, hell no. I don't think I've heard that take from him, and I've been listening to the show damn near 2 years. Maybe I misheard it, but no.
All right, I got to ask, because y'all have wrestled with like cousins or siblings, right?
All the time.
Yeah, you had the ankle lock, just an easy move to go to. Tap! Tap!
Yeah.
Oh, fat ass
It's easy to get out of too, though.
Yeah, you just got to twist. You just got to squirm, basically.
Fat ass cousin put me in a sharpshooter one time.
And you're like, help! Police, help!
Yeah. As soon as I got out, I two-pieced the shit out of him, too.
That's the thing. Like, you too hard, too far. Like,
I potatoed the fuck out of him, bro.
I legit. I think I've said on the pod before. I legit pile drove my brother, and I think that's why he ended up the way he did.
I caught a powerbomb before.
Powerbomb was I would do the one like how the when you're in the triangle choke and you counter. That's how I could only do the powerbomb to my brother. So you gotta hold on to me, or I just gotta lift you up and slam you back down.
Davis, if you would have been my son, I would have been whooping your ass every day.
For what?
I would take the gimmick to you every day.
Good.
You was a badass kid, I could tell.
No, I wasn't. You gonna ask Big Mike this next week?
I'm gonna ask him a couple questions about you. That Uber shit is still hilarious. He was like, if I had luck.
That was a hell of a spear by Shane McMahon. Damn.
I mean, he's a worker.
Yeah. Top 10 of all time.
I always like when
WWE?
Shane.
Go ahead, Von. My fault.
No. I was waiting for an answer to that.
Oh, no, what'd you say? Sorry, I couldn't hear the first part.
We talking about WWE sense or like all around pro wrestling history, every promotion?
Shane McMahon being a top 10 worker?
Yeah.
Definitely in WWE, especially a person that they in their system. Definitely. I know you can say he did all the high spots and had his style, but legit, he could hold his own in some hold for hold type scenarios.
Yeah, because it's the same.
What matters
thing.
is, oh, go ahead.
No, it's just the same thing. Like I said, when we take out the WWE, if we just put all promotions ever that certain workers worked at, that's when I have the Eddie Guerrero's the greatest of all time conversation.
Yeah.
If we're just talking WWE, it's John Cena or The Rock.
Which unfortunately I don't think we'll get an Eddie Guerrero match on here.
Was he hurt
Nah.
at this time?
No, I think he just might not make the show. At least I didn't bother to
think
check
he
the
was-
card.
I think he might have been on that rehab tip.
Oh yeah,
right now.
he could have been released at this point. Yeah,
Oh yeah, he was
to
he
work
was
his way
drinking the
back
juice.
to work his way back into the company. Yeah,
He was drinking that juice, not the Hoover tube.
no one ever calls Juventud the you.
Hoovy juice.
What The Rock said, you would have compared with just some. You was up north or down south with some jabroni named the Juice.
Legit, my dad did that one time. Not even like quoted, but he just like I forgot what we were talking about. And then sometime he countered like, "What am I, Juventud Guerrera?" Or something like. I'm like, the fuck.
Some jabroni
Yeah, he
named
was-
Hoovertude.
He was released. No, he was released in November of 2001. Yeah, he had been sent to rehab in May of this year.
Oh shit.
That's the thing when I'm wondering about picking my shows because I'll be picking next month. Picking a show that has a lot of people I'm a fan of, or not. But like I told Banks, I had a WCW show picked, but I also might have to go with because it'll be my birthday month. I might have to go with the obvious pick that I've talked about for months if anyone's listening, which is Survivor Series 2003.
When it comes to Survivor Series, did you like just the way they have it now? Like, we're gonna have these Soul Survivor matches.
brand versus the traditional one.
Yeah, I like when they used to do it like, and all the Soul Survivors would fight at the end of the match. At the end of the pay-per-view.
That format. That just seems too messy. Like having two guys from this match, one guy from that match, another guy from that match. Just like too complicated for its own good. That's how I view that. And then obviously kind of my era was a mixture of all the baby faces take on all the heels, and then they made obviously the era we're now where it's brand versus brand, which has definitely had its highs and lows. But you know what, with Jeff Hardy, I thought about this earlier too with myself, Joe Burrow. One day I might have to do an episode. Might bring people on about who's first team, second team, third team, the white boy. We might have to put that together for a future episode. Because Jeff Hardy is definitely on one of those teams.
It's Jeff Hardy, it's you and John Cena, and that's it.
No Joe Burrow?
And the Dutch Masters.
No, because I feel like Joe Burrow would say the word.
Oh, come on.
Jeff Hardy, John Cena, Drip, and the Dutch Masters.
Can we add
Jeff
Will
Hardy
Ferrell?
versus...
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Eve had the list of the top 10 white people that had Tony Hawk, Tom Hanks, which I think he should be disqualified for Chet Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks can get out of here.
But right now, Jeff Hardy versus X-Pac. We're in a worker match.
This was around the time when X-Pac had his group X Factor. It was him.
Yeah.
I think Prince Albert, Justin Credible.
Yep.
Yeah, that song was fire too.
You're messing with the X Factor.
I got everything I ever wanted.
So that's the opposite of your life.
Yeah. I ain't got shit. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I think that was Uncle Cracker.
Yeah, it was. I just wanted to say that, yeah.
Let me write that down. Davis is Uncle Cracker.
Don't you dare say that again.
Is that the name of the episode?
See, you know what? This Ricochet looking motherfucker. That's why he's sensitive about pussy, because Ricochet was putting his hands in his. And Mick's like, no, sir. No, not me. No, no.
Well, actually, it was a white woman that looked like you that was using the fingers. The two moves of doom on here, brother.
So it was you then.
No, I said white woman that looked like you. Same structure.
I don't know how Jeff Hardy could always do the walking on the barricade. This motherfucker was insane. Well, still is actually, but
Good dope. That's all it is.
Whisper in the Wind, Banks. Which was one of the highlights of Armageddon 2008. You hitting 60 whispers in the wind.
Dog, off the shits.
He would just run off the ropes. Are you there? No. God damn it.
The fact that he really sounds like that too. Like if you look at this dude, he does not look how he sounds.
Yeah, he totally looks like he's like, all right, man. We're gonna go out there, have a good match.
Because you haven't been to South Carolina yet. If you go to South Carolina,
They're from North Carolina.
They from what part of North Carolina?
Cameron.
Okay, so the same shit. If you go to North Carolina, South Carolina,
This is why I hate your ass.
they have a certain look that don't look like the Hardy Boys. Like Matt Hardy look Puerto Rican, bruh.
Okay.
And the only Puerto Ricans out there in North Carolina are the ones that come from New York.
Oh, what a move by X-Pac. Who could work? And he's from Minnesota, but does not sound like it.
X-Pac was
Took his, I think, on the foot.
Yeah, he's from Minnesota.
Yeah, he's from Minnesota.
I forgot what party from.
As far as him being able to work, he was the test. Like they would send him out the face guys and get his input when they come back through the curtain.
Y'all know where I thought X-Pac was from originally?
Don't say
Oakland.
California. I knew it.
I thought he's from
I
Oakland.
knew it. I could see why.
Like I thought he was Mexican at first.
He's like Fezco's cousin.
Yeah, bro. Like he looked Mexican, bro. That's what I thought he was Mexican.
Don't do.
He got the bandana.
A lot of the white guys were wearing the bandanas a lot back then, though. Brett Michaels, I mean,
He do a lot of
Axl
perks.
Rose. Well, it just comes with being a wrestler.
But now he looked totally different. Like it looked like a different human being now. He out in
No,
LA
he looks the
with his
same.
wife. Nah, bro, he got a beard and I think a bald head now. But he out in LA with his black wife eating vegan food, bro.
No, he legit looks
got
like
a black
how
wife?
he. Yeah.
I just know he carries his dog everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he got a black wife because
And even though I think his dog passed away last year or something like that.
Oh,
because when all that shit was going on when the wrestlers was out here, you know what I mean, being bigots, he said something. He cut a full ass promo.
The Bronco Buster.
Well, most of them is bigots. Raquel Gonzalez, well, never mind.
big bigot.
I don't know how you say bigot in Spanish, but yeah.
Okay, come on.
That what
El
that bitch said.
Bigito.
I was just about to say. El Bigate.
That bitch was in the room. I said, God damn, bitch, you ain't gonna even hide
Proud.
it.
Right.
Ooh, that was
This
a
one
bad
ending.
watch right there.
So why NXT gonna die, bitch, because of you.
Oh,
And
shit.
you know she with Braun Strowman, so he probably approved those messages.
He from Wisconsin. That
Whisper in the
explains
wind.
everything. Fuck that state.
Another-
Fuck the Packers. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Well, I like Aaron Rodgers. Y'all be hating.
What? Of course you would.
Man, Garoppolo yesterday, all I needed was for him to rush for
Oh, you have
1.5
money on the game?
yards. I had a parlay, a three-way parlay.
No,
I
not
needed-
a Jimmy.
I had Aaron Jones getting 3 catches, I think. Debo
She got
Samuel's
in the
getting
first
one
10 minutes.
reception yard for Debo Samuel. And I needed Garoppolo to rush for over 1.5 yards.
Wow. Yeah, two of the easiest
25
bets.
$25 would have made me 150. And Garoppolo couldn't scramble for 1.5 yards.
See, what was stupid is that he, on that 4th and 1, they ran it to Mitchell when he could have just pushed forward.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He didn't want to get that contact, bro.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, they always do that sneak with him because it's the Tom Brady move.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah,
That was a
when we
good
done,
counter.
I got to check on the game. 'Cause that's on.
Tampa. No, I think the Rams are kicking Tampa Bay's ass.
Really?
Yeah, let me. I pulled it up for a second. I think it was like 20-3 last time I checked.
Fuck! I gotta
Do you have
hear
money
these.
on-
No,
what do you-
I gotta get all these goddamn text messages. Hey, bro, hey, cuz,
Hey, cool.
we going to the Super Bowl.
How you
I'm about to
doing,
block
cuz?
every number
No,
from
no.
LA.
We got it's halftime. 20. The Rams have 20. The Buccaneers have 3. Yeah.
Bro, I don't want to hear this shit from them. I gotta.
You know
block
what's
some
gonna
numbers.
happen? Sean McVay can't beat Kyle Shanahan. You know what's gonna happen next week?
Here we go. Oh, violence gonna happen next week though.
I should have
Dog,
parlayed
it's the
this thing.
49ers versus the Rams. That's violence. And I'm not talking about the players. I'm talking about the stadium.
But no, watch. It's the Rams are gonna blow the lead.
I hope so.
Just don't forget, Tom Brady is the goddamn devil.
No, for real. I legit think he sold his soul. And I ain't on that YouTube shit, but I think he did. You're not supposed
No,
to
I'm saying this legit. Like, he did.
You're not supposed to be 44 with no CTE, bro.
In a head full of fake hair.
Well, that's cocaine too. He took that picture of what's name. Ooh. He took that picture of what's name. I was like, all right. Tony Dungy. I said, all right, something going on here.
She kept saying, "What's his name?" I'm just like, kind of sounds like what's the name.
But nah. And then I'll believe conspiracy theory if the Rams make it to the Super Bowl. It's like, all right, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all got
So
it.
we have William Regal, top 10 comedy character of all time,
No
Tajiri,
top 10 worker.
and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And here Stone Cold is calling Vince McMahon,
Yeah, this is when he's
trying to get.
in love with Vince McMahon.
This
He gave
legit
him
was
the-
my favorite year with they
He
program,
gave
Really?
Vince.
with their relationship. My fault. Go ahead, Zell.
I was saying before this, he gave Vince ultimatum. It's
Yeah.
either him or his wife.
Yeah.
Like it's either me or Linda. You can't have both.
Yeah.
This legit was my favorite time with them too. When they was beating each other ass, that shit was hilarious. But this was perfect just because it was like, bruh, like you came from hating this dude years ago to now it's like you stalking him, and then Vince, his facial expressions, like
Not stalking,
David
being
said.
being clingy to him. Yeah.
like David said, he's a great actor, so Vince facial expressions sell it. He don't have to say nothing. He like, bro, what the fuck you on?
The same thing with William Regal right here, and then like I told you with the Master Eugene, no. And you see him, Mr. McMahon, please.
But also
Like that.
here, they want to they contacting Vince McMahon to let him know that like if it's rumors going around that if Jericho or Crispy win the title, they're gonna take it to WCW.
I'm here.
That's his new nickname for now.
There's rumors.
Yeah,
Chris
Crispy,
Jericho,
Crispy Y, because that's what he is right now.
WCW, damn it. Again, this DDP shit's whack.
annoying. That's what I'm saying. Like
thing
to
I-
bring him in this way is fucking weird.
The thing I don't understand about this is he was just stalking Sarah.
God.
Now somebody's stalking him. So it's like, why is he upset? Like, you should be proud. Like, oh, I got the Undertaker to stoop to my level.
Right, because he said, "Make me famous." Right? He's stalking him.
Yeah.
He got him on TMZ camera.
That's when he was on that bullshit. Fuck the Undertaker. Fuck it. Mark Calloway.
You tell him that we're gonna be in Dallas.
I will.
Dog. You got to understand the logistics of all that shit. Yeah, we could beat his ass, but this is the Blue Lives Matter state that we in, bro. It's only so many.
You might be 6'10"
Oh, you getting clapped.
Dog, it's only so much clapping. Zell, I'm with you, but it's only so much clapping we can do. We black. We black
You know what I'm saying?
out there.
If you go ahead and whoop the Undertaker, somebody's gonna clap you.
Yeah, because out there, they gun laws is there are no laws. I just have it with me, and they don't have regular pistols.
Okay.
Yeah. And they don't have regular pistols, bruh.
They give you a gun when you get off the plane there.
You
Legit.
got one? Nah. What'd you like?
Exactly. Yeah.
Revolver?
AR-15s with scopes. Like, bro, I just got here today.
Where am I going to hold this? How am I going to carry this? Here's a
I
back strap for you.
I don't own a gun, let alone many a gun, to necessitate an entire rack. What am I going to do
build your rack
with a gun rack? You know, Wayne, if you're not careful, you're going to lose me. I lost you 2 months ago. Are you mental?
Yo, Sarah looks like Lily.
Hey, fucking, the Alexa Bliss doll.
Yeah.
That is insane, Zell. But the guy's like, I got an idea for a doll. Like, did you ever see The Undertaker's wife, Sarah?
And she was
Oh,
married to the Undertaker,
when he
so
came
we'll
out
make
to
her
roll
teeth
and roll?
skulls.
It's just when he came out to rolling. Gee, what?
Oh, she looked like, what's the name from that band? Dean Snyder.
Oh, Twisted Sister?
Yeah. But I could tell she got that fire, though, because, well, the tattoo say everything. Like, bro, you get your girl tattooed on her, you better be married, or she got to have that fuego.
No, that's what I'll do. I won't get married, but like, if I get my name tattooed on it, that means, yeah, I'm in it for the long run, but I'm not
You
getting
better not
married.
fucking ever do that, bro.
My name was
You'll
tattooed
see.
on somebody.
Yeah,
That's
see?
another story for
That's
you.
what I'm trying to do, is have my name tattooed on something. Like,
That's what I'm saying, but you got to be putting in work to do something like that. You feel me? That's usually how it go.
Yeah, that's a subject for another day.
yeah, I want to hear that story for that. That'll be for our Patreon.
I mean, Zell was doing work, bro. That's all you got to say.
See, look at this fucking bitch with his fucking bright blue jeans, his
Dog,
cut off shirt,
you can't fight everybody.
his
That's
fucking
what he
MMA
telling you.
gloves. Again, his bandana, because I'm a fucking badass now.
I ride
You-
motorcycles.
You know he
Yo.
was saying boy to everybody.
He gonna say that to you like he did AJ Styles.
You remember the Undertaker was like chewing tobacco, and he used
Yep.
to have that cup, and he used to spit it. And remember the time he had some, who was it? He had drink the
He
cup.
told
He was like,
Tommy,
hold up, let me.
he told Tommy Dreamer to drink it.
He was like, let me add some flavor, and spit the whole tobacco in there.
Yeah, my dad chews, and I still don't get it.
Yeah, that shit is.
Yeah. That
Me and my
shit
cousins
is
used to say that
gross.
all the time. Like, hold on, let me add some flavor.
See, now he's got to throw fucking heavy hands because he's a fucking tough guy.
Undertaker with the haymakers.
The best peer striker. Fuck out of
All
here.
ground and pound.
Brock Lesnar fucking beat this man's ass at WrestleMania. And this man wants to walk around like a fucking badass. Oh, it looks like Banks had some issues, so he'll be back. But did you like Biker Taker, Zell? Because you got to see the metamorphosis of the funeral parlor owner, then the satanic dead man to now this human version.
Yeah, no, I didn't like this because I was like, you was just dead. Like, you was just a zombie. Then
Make
he was,
it make
demonic.
sense.
Yeah, I was rolling with the demonic when he was sacrificing people, but then like now you just a biker. Like, nah.
That's kind of like I had seen a little bit of it, but then I started watching when he had come back in 04 as the Dead Man. But again, that was the same time when I was like catching up on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That occurred prior. It was weird seeing him like, wait, he used to ride on a motorcycle, but now he doesn't?
They should have just changed his name from Undertaker to just Main Mark right now.
Yeah.
And now
Keep rolling.
Keep on it.
The Sarah come out with the 1964 camcorder.
I got you on candid camera.
All right, bro.
Shakespeare in love. He's like, you better leave my wife alone, boy.
How many
ex-wives
you got?
That there is my girl. How many? I think he's only got. I think Cyrus is only one.
No, I think he got if I'm not mistaken, he has a son who is his oldest child, and he got like, I don't know, he got a few ex-wives though, but that's most wrestlers.
Jody Lynn from 1989 to 1999. Sarah Frank from 2000 to 2007. So they've barely been married around this time, and then Michelle McCool from 2010 to now. Man, Michelle McCool turned this man into a fucking loser. She has the opposite of fire.
No, she got that fire.
She has no.
That's why he's a loser now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. She got him going to church, and he got the devil on his arm. She got fire, bro.
Everyone does. Everyone reforms in wrestling. Like I think Jim Cornette's the one who said wrestlers turn to Jesus when no one else listens.
Well, shit. Jim Cornette might be right. He's a bigot, but he be saying some shit every now and then.
Yeah, because they all have to atone for their sin. Sting did it. Lex Luger did it. They all do it.
Sarah out there with them pre-true religion jeans on.
No, those are the first edition MAGA jeans.
No, she's dressed like a Puerto Rican woman in 2022.
You gotta stop with the Puerto Rican slander. My future wife will not like hearing this.
My future wife.
Davis.
Hey, brother, I like Dominican women. Them jokes gonna get off too. I don't give a fuck. When you was talking about earlier, Davis, like people that
like where's this going? Say it again.
No, I'm actually about to be on my analytical shit. When you were talking about people that should have gotten a shot.
You saying DDP should have? What the fuck is happening to you, man? Right now, I'm checking to see what Electra Lopez is, because, yeah.
Good woman. That's what she is.
That's the obvious, but I'm just trying to see. This match is boring.
It's not even a match.
Yeah, it's an ass whooping. I don't have matches. I'll whoop ass. Again, see, this is the Boneyard match fucking 19 years earlier, and everyone's like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, he just throws punches. That's it.
Yeah. Punches, body slam, punches.
Like, the thing is, the guy could actually work. Like, him and Kurt Angle had No Way Out 06 had a great match. Him and Batista at WrestleMania 23 had a great match. Obviously, him and Shawn Michaels in back-to-back WrestleManias. Like, he could wrestle. But
Yeah.
it was all the other bullshit that was just like, he's like, now get the fuck out of here, piece of shit. You saying she's Lily's now? I'm just that's all. And you're watching this live, and are you like wrestling's great, or like are you smart enough to know stuff in and out of the ring, the behind the scenes stuff, or you just like
Nah,
purely
not
into it
too
as a
much
fan?
behind the scenes. Yeah, just a
Okay.
fan. Really, I was like around this time. I was in like what month was this? Like,
This is definitely right. I think in the spring, early summer.
yeah, I probably just graduated 8th grade, going into 9th grade. So like, I might have known a little bit behind the scenes stuff I was going on WrestleZone.com, but I was just enjoying it as a fan.
I remember because you had one of my favorite revelations. I think this was in the Gaza Strip where you said that your dad had told you that the announcer was the owner, and you were like, "Really?" In terms of Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite moments ever. You're like, him?
Yeah, I'm like, what? Like, what about Jack Tunney? He's like,
Yeah.
So, and he told me because I was watching that whatever it was when NWO formed, when Outsiders came, and then Hulk Hogan comes down. He's like, yeah, he's about to join them. Like, what? Nah,
Oh,
no way
wow.
Hulk Hogan. Like, no way Hulk Hogan's about to. Then I'm like, I run upstairs after it happens. I run upstairs. Like, how did you know?
This show took place in June of 2001, June 24th, in New Jersey, East Rutherford. We should add Cal on the show. Jersey.
Jersey.
17,777 attendance, a buy rate of 445,000. The tagline was, "My muscles ache, my mind is spent, my body is broken. Lead me to my throne." God damn, they were really trying to be all cinema.
Sounds like me.
That is true. But yeah, like I said, I didn't start watching to late 03, early 04. And right now we're getting the highlight package of, God damn, Stacey Keebler. Okay.
Roll Tide.
Right now we're getting the hype video for Shane McMahon versus Kurt Angle, which we're going to be like, God damn, during this entire match, because it's insanity. Everyone knows it is, but still, to see it now and what they try to do now that recapture some of that, they can never top something like this.
No. And like this was around the time when like Shane was just going all out, like jumping off the Titantron. I think he might have did the coast to coast before this.
He had done it at WrestleMania earlier in the year with the match against his dad, but Banks, he had the famous match with Steve Blackman, SummerSlam 2000. You being a big Steve Blackman guy.
Yo, he was really like, I think I can. He was just running phase with anybody he know he can't beat.
That was a pretty angle slam. Like he got
he jumped up. Yeah. That's the thing about Shane McMahon. He did shit that was like amazing. It's flat. That's good. It's all.
I like when
he's got swag, can work. He's got style.
I like when he used to hit people with chairs. He's like jump and hit them with it.
That's the thing. A lot. See, that's why you'll enjoy when I pick SummerSlam. I mean, Survivor Series 2003 is my show. The ambulance match with him and Kane. See, he fucking did the twirl with the kendo stick, like ah.
I always like when he come out and shuffle his feet.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be me this Thursday on BRP. Niners, and I'm still the champ. Mm-hmm. But he was falling from fucking everything too.
I like his elbow drop.
From Maryland.
Yep. She was a Ravens cheerleader.
Yep. Here comes the money. Dollar, 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 dollar.
Ching, ching.
I'd say the Shane McMahon jerseys was also the best part because it had the pay-per-view on the back. Well, he's got some Nike Air Flights on.
Dog. He low key gotta have a Nike Connect.
Oh, I think he said he did. There's like, I mean, obviously he's done sneaker shopping, but I think he said they sent him some pairs. But he'd always been a Nike Jordan fan.
He's had the Ags bench
Super
for
Mac,
Jordans.
Kurt's Kryptonite.
Whoa.
That's the other part about the jerseys.
Yeah, he's vent for some Jordans. Well, why don't you get the Larry Birds instead, pal?
No, he said in that sneaker shop. No, in that sneaker shopping, he said that Vince wore Stan Smiths, which I also respect.
He's gonna kill my joke. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to have the facts.
Don't. Let me say that he wanted him to wear white man shoes.
Okay, relax, Steve Austin. That's how a white man runs the football.
Stan Smith, hell no, bruh. I'm looking at something right now. They cheap as hell, but ain't no way, boy.
Yeah, you don't like Stan? I still have my pair of Stan Smiths. They're good.
Dog, I wear a size 13. These motherfuckers gonna look like they not gonna look fly, bro. I'll be up here standing up like. Well,
That's because you dress like Mick Foley.
Yeah, so imagine Stan Smith on my goddamn feet.
I know he's just throwing Shane McMahon the clubbing blows to the back of the head. What?
This match is funny in the beginning, then it's like, oh shit. This is because you see Shane trying to get a lot.
Then it takes a dark turn.
He trying to get out the waist lock.
Well, see, I think they're having like a real match right now. It's like, all right.
You're not getting out of the waist lock from Kurt Angle, even at his age right now.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, if he hits you in the waist lock, even right now, his current state, bro, ain't no way to getting out.
Shane McMahon with his boxing skills and a fucking dragon screw leg whip like he's Tanahashi. Some Ricky Steamboat-esque arm drags. Look at that. Look at that.
Shane used to get a little too excited with them punches, too.
Yeah. Bop, 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 bop. Again, that's the match I still want is him, Brock Lesnar.
That should be hilarious.
If you F5'd him off the Titantron. Hey, Banks, apparently they're only suspending Grayson Allen for one game.
Fuck it.
Are you okay with that?
I don't give a fuck no more. It went from the Cowboys losing to now. I just don't want the Rams to win. Like, I really don't want to see my
So the Bulls are
hometown
finished?
win.
Got no faith in the Bulls?
Listen, man. I'm talking about football right now, then I'll get to the Bulls, bro. I fucking Grayson Allen, I never liked that prick. I don't like his face. I know he looks like his racist grandfather. Considering he's from Jacksonville, he's definitely racist. White trash. I don't give a fuck about Grayson Allen. I hate Duke. I don't give a fuck about Duke. I don't care.
Tell him why you mad, son.
Yeah. Well, he's always mad, Zell. You know this.
Like,
Oh,
I
yes,
don't
he
give
was. Yeah, he punched Kurt Angle. Yeah, he's. Yeesh.
Yeah. Hey, he looking like, oh shit, I wasn't supposed to do that. You right.
Yeah. That's why Kurt Angle's just like throwing him all over the place. And I was like, what the fuck you doing?
Like, bro, you're not supposed to split me open like that.
That's not how the game is
Wait,
played.
pause.
It's a work, son.
Yeah, that's not how we do it here.
The fact that he let him, all right, bro, I'm gonna let you get the little wrestling hold on me.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's how you're a real asshole. Like, here, I'm going to give you the shot. Give you the first punch. And now Kurt Angle's like, you'll do nothing. You'll do fucking nothing.
Yeah, when I do get a lock on you, it's, bro, legit. It's nothing you can do.
He's like, get your fucking hands off me. Trying to choke him. Like, sit the fuck.
It's like the Gracies and shit. Once they get you in the arm lock, that's your ass.
Arm bar.
You can't do shit about it, bro. But motherfuckers that's listening, y'all try to do your UFC shit in the streets, hit you with a smooth uppercut.
Oh, that's how I'm legit taking down Mark Calloway.
Ain't he do that shit too.
No, he don't.
Yes, he do. That little UFC.
This man can't even
shit.
bend his knees. The
No.
fuck he gonna do a triangle choke now?
Y'all white boys love that shit because y'all couldn't succeed in boxing. That's why y'all do that UFC.
Of course not. We hate getting punched. Brock Lesnar said that. He's like, "Don't punch my face."
What's Braun? Bro, it's Braun Strowman hitting him. I wouldn't let that motherfucker even put
No,
his
even in
finger on
training,
him.
he was like, "Don't fucking punch me."
That's how it worked, bro.
Nobody likes getting punched in their face, man.
It's like you gotta learn how to take punches to survive.
Don't mean you're gonna like it.
Right. That's why in boxing, when they sparring, they be having all that shit on, and then they trying to avoid getting punched.
See, that was a good counter to the German suplex. Just run around.
Yeah, with him, that's all you can do.
Because Crispin, as we'll see, he'll just like fucking club you in the back of the neck until you're like, stop.
Little bastard.
You little bastard. Why'd you say it like that?
Oh, to sue your ass.
That was some Darby Allin shit. He just jumped up and then threw his body like a damn weapon.
Yeah, it starts off real slow with this match
Oh,
for the
no,
most
you gotta
part.
change your sound's horrible now. What happened?
I took the mic out. Pause.
No, this has still been good so far. They're building it up. No, they're still having a good match.
Yeah. I say it's
Hey,
just
they're
a
telling-
build up. Yeah.
Yeah, they're telling the story that Shane can't hang in the ring with Kurt, so he has to use his expertise, his style to get the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
You know,
realize
unlike a Triple
pay-per-view
H.
was this long.
Every pay-per-view is 3 hours.
I know, but as kids, I didn't realize the shit was that long because we were enjoying it.
Yeah.
Even the filler matches.
God damn. Man, that kid no stick they mean as shit. Whereas like now they never break.
I remember when WWF started using kendo sticks, but like I was already watching ECW. They like kendo stick. I'm like, what's a kendo stick? That's a Singapore cane.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that fucking Singapore cane match with Tommy Dreamer and Sandor, where he's just like, eesh.
And it's wild why they call them Singapore canes.
Yeah.
I don't know
Like,
the
that's-
story. Y'all tell me.
In Singapore, like somebody, I forgot.
No,
what
they
crime
cane you as a
committed or
form of
something.
punishment. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a form
And like somebody had just got caned.
Michael
It was
something.
like a big story or something.
Yeah. Who's a foreigner who got arrested in
Yeah.
their form of punishment instead of like sending you to jail.
You get
you-
lashes.
you get cane.
Okay, they need to bring that out here, but don't hit black people with it.
In the words of my man Josh, that would be anti-black.
I know Josh is gonna when we have Josh on for his pick, he's gonna pick the best of Trish Stratus Volume 1.
Oh, he just like me.
Like right here, see right here, we got the good woman.
You know what I'm saying? I used to watch Trish Stratus matches.
that was pretty good. I was just trying to talk low, like my accent wasn't good, but just like how because that's what he just has like a low voice. Like
And he gonna call it a day legend.
She from Kendall.
Kindle
bro.
legend. Yeah, Kindle
Legend.
legend.
She's from Toronto, my nigga.
I always just think of Ben Drake from Canada, Ben Oman from Jamaica.
Legit though, yeah, we need to have a Trish Stratus dedication episode.
Okay, you gotta relax now, Ben. God damn. Well, Kurt Angle
saying
bridges
it.
out of a pin.
Twice.
Again, no wonder this man's neck is non-existent.
A kick out would have sufficed. This man had the
Yeah.
bridge.
Well, don't forget, he always had like the last second got the shoulder up. He was like, no, for dramatic effect. Two! And like he would fucking throw that shoulder up. Got some trash cans. Some signs. He's still bleeding. Shit. A handicap parking sign.
Motherfucker, I just noticed that's probably a bulletproof vest under that goddamn jersey.
Oh, yeah. He's got the D'Lo brown vest. Like, hey, D'Lo, let me use your vest tonight.
No, that's a lot of gear to wrestle in. You're gonna be sweating like goddamn Shaq in '94.
That's always been his thing. Except when he came back, because he was on HGH, you can tell when he returned, he was juicing. But this back then, he was just wearing a lot of like layers. I think for safety and again, he's not taking bunts.
Out.
Yeah,
Ankle lock by Shane.
and then just kicked him right in the head. Again, we're barely into the match yet in terms of like the sanity. Right now, they're just having a good. Ooh, that float over DDT. Rock still has the best float over DDT though.
I remember what video game was. It was an old video game with the Rock. It might have been Raw. And the Rock would like he would do that roundabout DDT, but he would like go up on your shoulders.
Yeah.
It wasn't SmackDown too, was it? Know Your Role? That was on the PlayStation.
It might have been. It might have been before that though. Cause like the graphic, I remember the graphics was horrible.
Fucked up the sharpshooter, but he still got it.
Oh, you mean WWF Attitude?
Might have been that. I think that was it.
Yeah, because they had everybody on that motherfucker.
When like they didn't even close their hands, like their hands were just straight.
Yeah, that was Attitude, or it was Warzone.
Might have been that. It was one of them two.
Because Attitude had everybody, bro. That was on the roster. They had like 100 people.
Unlike this game, 2K22. We got 20 people, and yeah.
People on this.
It's now 27 to
Shane
Banks.
Yo, kids should watch Shane McMahon matches, bro.
They should or shouldn't? Because you're gonna have like,
should.
look what I can do. Imagine your kids on top of the refrigerator, like, Dad, look what I can do.
Oh no. Nah, the black household, we warn you. All right, go ahead and do it. I ain't taking you to the doctor.
Right.
I did something stupid one time. I think I gave
Left
myself
hand,
CTE.
left hand, right hand, right hand. He's got Kurt Angle on the ropes, literally. Shuffle. Another right hand. Oof. He's cooking. See that last second, shoulder up. Again, his arm is always in that position. Like it's not all the way bent. He just, like it's locked. Like a mannequin's arm. See, they've done a lot. It's been like, what?
10 minutes?
Almost 10 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah.
And most of it's been in rain.
And he's like, wait, there's still more to come. We ain't finished yet.
And this is at a time where the gimmick matches low key could have closed out for the main event, but this program was stronger than that triple threat.
Well, the triple threat had been built up because it was a 2-man power trip versus the Chris's.
Yeah.
And then
And
Triple H
got hurt.
tears his quad, thankfully.
Bruh.
He misses out on the invasion angle. But he ran it back 14 years later against Sting. Fucking cocksucker.
You know they were supposed to be like after that 2-man power trip versus the Chris's. Oh shoot, star press.
Oh,
It was supposed to branch off into Chris Jericho versus Stone Cold for the world title, and Chris Benoit versus Triple H for the Intercontinental title.
yeah. Because Chris Jericho was they're trying to set him up for the run that he would have later in the year anyway. And Chris Benoit already kind of had his run the previous year with The Rock. In terms of vying for the title.
They was gonna do like they did with the Undertaker and Kane.
Like take
At
turns.
Backlash 2001. Remember they had the titles on the line?
Yeah, I think that's what it was basically going to be. Is like after they took the tag titles off them, they were each going to try to take the singles titles off the other.
A shooting star. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no way to protect yourself from that.
Oh hell no! Especially on a steel chair. I mean a fucking trash can. You got a full rotation though. His shooting star is always like scary. Besides Billy Kidman's, for obvious reasons. But like when he did it against AJ Styles in the WrestleMania 33 match, it was legit like, don't do it, Shane.
The fact that he has that in his arsenal is incredible though.
Well, apparently he played like football and wrestled in high school, so he's a hell of an athlete.
His boss wasn't at any of the games too.
Oh hell no. He's like, Dad, we won. He's like, who are you?
We're gonna go to Connecticut.
27-6 now.
Hey, here we go.
I think it's about to come up when right here broke his tailbone.
Oh yeah, because he's like, fuck.
They say he caught that on the spot too.
Yeah, his hand has not left his side. I mean, his back. Yeah, that area in his back.
He was already walking funny anyway.
Okay.
Out here walking like Zion Williamson.
They say he called that spot on the fly too.
Oh,
Probably
he's
wish
like,
he didn't do that.
Suplex on the ramp. Kurt Angle was like, no.
Right.
And Shane's like, do it, damn it.
Aside from the glass not being the glass that it was being actually real glass, that's part of the reason why. That's part of the reason why he couldn't throw him through it, because his broken tailbone. He didn't have the power to throw him from that distance through it.
Yo, if I'm Kurt after this pay-per-view, hey man, I need a raise or I need some time off, bro.
No, apparently that's why he was released in 06, or why they parted ways. He wanted time off.
No, but this year, you right, because he said.
No, I know. But he was like, I'm dying here.
He legit said that, and then this is, the wrong time to say that too.
Yeah.
He went up to Vince and said, yo, if I don't get off the road, I'm going to see the beholder.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
fuck me. God damn it.
Whoa.
Oh, his head just fucking. Oh. And you got to feel for both of them, because Craig just lands right on his back, and he's probably like, ugh.
They said like they even like chilled out on the pyros for this because they thought that it was sugar glass. They didn't want to brick.
Oh, melt already? That would make sense, yeah. It's like, do it, you son of a bitch. And like I said, we'll link it once we post this episode, that 6-minute special where they talk about this match. I know they also did the full Untold about it as well, but they had like this 6-minute piece kind of maybe months after the match, where Shane McMahon's like, I told him to do it. Do it again. And Kurt Angle's like, you got to applaud Shane for willing to do that, but I tried all I could. And once it broke, he's like, I felt a sigh of relief. But then they're like, now the other side. And Kurt's like, why?
Do you love me now, Dad? That's what he told Vince.
Mm-hmm. And then Vince is just like, I don't know who you are.
Who is this Shane McMahon
Again.
kid? Nope.
Oh.
Vince is like, my son is recovering from a quadricep injury.
Yeah, he's legit like, I have a son. That's what the last fan always does, is like, Shane, who's this Shane you're talking about? I only have one son. Triple H is my son. He married my daughter Stephanie. I know that seems weird, but he's my son. Oh. This is almost worse than any GCW deathmatch, just because it's like, oh God.
And
like
the fact that he was, I like the fact that he was talking to him the whole time. Like, fuck kayfabe, bro. He's like, yo, you straight? You good?
Like,
Mike Chioda asked it too, but Kurt Angle like,
well,
Mike
Chioda is like Shane McMahon's close friend too, so he's probably like, you don't have to do this
for real.
Stay down, bitch.
That's probably a cool visual too. Like, if you there,
oh, from the other side.
See him bust through.
Yeah, it's like when John Cena drove the Mustang in WrestleMania 23.
I think that's
Mike Chioda's like, get him in the ring, and Kurt Angle's like, I'm trying, damn it, I'm trying.
Right.
Oh,
the fact that he said, fuck that, I ain't going for another suplex. Just throw this.
Yeah.
I think that's good storytelling too.
Yeah, Mike Chioda's just like, God damn it, we got to get these guys done because they got to get to the hospital.
Kurt's
this match is
just pins him right there on the ramp.
It's not a last man standing match. I don't care. I mean, a false count anywhere match. I don't care. Just
right.
We gotta go home.
Right.
Do you see what we just did?
It legit looked like he's saying that shit too.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bruh. I can't walk. My ass is hurting.
Yeah, this is the opposite of, it's just a flesh wound.
When he falls down to, they tell you everything, bro.
And this match provides the famous visuals and the voiceover for the, I thought Shane might have been knocked out and I dislocated my tailbone. The hazards are real.
I was about to say, please don't try this.
Please don't try it. And then, yeah. Which, like, those were, like, scary, but I'm like, and it also seems kind of cool.
So I got to go back and watch the Untold or just that 6-minute video on YouTube. So this holding him up on a crate, that was improv, of course, right? Because he couldn't.
It had to have been. Because Shane McMahon just like he is not even in CT. He's in limbo. He's not even dead or alive.
The improv that is smart too. Obviously, you're gonna use something to hold.
Mike Chioda was like, Mike Chioda probably was like, put him on there and we'll push him to the fucking ring.
Right. Because I can't pick him up, bro.
And then he kicks out, and then that's when Kurt was like, "You stupid asshole, you."
Like,
Shane's like, "No, that's not the finish."
Like, bro, my
Kurt's
ass
like, I just want to go home.
That snap suplex that you did wasn't part of the plan, so now I got to pay for it.
Yeah. So that's it. And we're laughing a bit, like, no, in all seriousness, this is a great match, but also just like, goddamn, they take it too far sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate the effort, but goddamn, save yourselves, damn it.
Because you can see that cut too, or several cuts in Shane's head.
Yeah. And then he just hits him with the fucking trash can lid. God damn it. Oh, God.
Kurt is like trying to take a bump.
And then he somehow, Angle slams him.
Beautiful.
Oh, this is amazing. Again, better than any Triple H match. And again, just the like exhausted cover.
And the exhausted kick out.
Yeah. Well, Mike here to make sure to go 1, 2. It's like, okay, hang on. That's when like he didn't kick out. He told me he was gonna kick out, so we count that. He said kick out.
And for all the listeners, even though we were doing a great job with commentary, listen to JR.
Oh, and Paul Heyman.
This.
I imagine they are losing.
Yeah, you got to run
this
this back,
part.
Davis.
Yeah.
When we not talking, so you can
Yeah.
listen to commentary. They
This
sell
During
poor
this-
boy.
And during this whole pay-per-view, like Paul Heyman is the only reason like that
Oh,
you
of
know
course
it's
I
the
fucked up.
WCW
God damn
versus WWF thing going on. Like nobody's mentioning it except for Paul Heyman.
I just hit the fucking button on my controller, and I gotta fucking. God damn it! You guys keep going. It'll be all right.
Hey man, fuck the peacock.
No, that's my fault. It was right underneath my leg, and I
I'm
moved
gonna
my
still
leg.
say that. I got access to
Well,
the
that too.
network.
And again, it is a shit service.
I just hate doing everything I need to do to watch stuff on there.
I'll just ask for you guys when the match is over. But, again, I know how this match ends anyway. They, for some
He's
reason,
putting
they
the
decided.
he's
Yeah,
putting
they-
the plank
let's-
up on the rope now.
Yeah, let's put the plywood on the top turnbuckle for the angle slam because that makes fucking sense.
I mean, imagine angle slamming somebody off the top rope with your feet just on the rope stuff, and you've got a broken tailbone. Like it's got to be hard to balance on the top rope doing an ankle slam. Guys in the front row look like they chant ECW.
Yeah, ECW.
This one dude out there, he looks like
That's it.
Michael P.S. Hayes' old partner from the Freebirds.
Oh,
What
Jake
is it?
Garvin.
Yeah, I'm about to say the Freak Bulls, but the Freebirds.
And he gets him right into the middle of the ring too. Like they go with that angle slam. Like it's not just a straight fall down. He fucking. We're like no.
The fact that they still
Holy shit! Holy
that
shit!
was the finish is still that's still perfect because they probably already had that. Obviously, if it's a plank out there, they probably had that in mind to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think, but to be able to pull that off, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
And that's some strong ass wood too.
It's at
Pause.
2:07, 2 hours. It's at 2 hours, 7 minutes, 31 seconds, 32, 33.
All right. I'll just be a few seconds. All right, now it should be good. I'm at 2:07:47. That should be good.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Perfect. And the highlights again just show how fucking insane this match is. And Vince
Jazzy
McMahon-
Jeff him through the
Vince Mc-
glass.
And hang on. Vince McMahon's in the back, like, huh. It was good. It was good. Could have been better, but it was good.
Oh dear.
He's like, I give that 4 stars. And Curtis like, yeah, and Shane McMahon's hearing the voice of Vince McMahon Sr. right now.
Right.
How you doing, kid? And he's like,
Grandpa?
What is this?
yeah. It's like he's Rocky and hearing dead Mickey. Get up, you son of a bitch! Get up.
I can't.
Mike here's like, you did it, buddy. You did it.
Hey, man. I'm Kurt. Give me Walker to the ring.
Yeah,
Give
she's
me Walker
fuck.
to the ring.
That's gonna be me in Dallas. I can tell you that already.
Oh, when Undertaker beat your ass, yeah.
So you could tell Chris Jericho's on the juice too. He never looked, except when he came back in 07, he's never been in that good a shape.
I know, bro. Now he built like a Waffle House employee.
And then we got Stone Cold with the double knee braces. My knees don't work.
That's how you know.
My
it's
neck's
coming to
goddamn
you.
broken. I got no knees, Vince. Talking to the
Brooklyn Brawler.
Yeah. Brawler, what the hell are you doing here?
I came to take a pin.
Hey, yo, Steve, I don't know what's going on here, man. Again, they have 2 big time matches back to back, which is what they rarely do now.
Shit, if they have even one good match.
No, but I mean,
Shot
like the
so.
2 biggest match that they like built up. They always try to have like one at the beginning and one at the end.
Right. I ain't trying to sound like that guy, but shit. Hey, man. I call a spade a spade. It just is what it is.
I mean, this team of the Lionheart and the Wild Pegasus, good team. The Chris's.
Well, he said he always
Mate.
wanted that in his book for them to team up. That was his idol.
Yeah, because they had the respect, again, being from Canada. Somewhat affiliation with the Hearts. While Benoit was actually trained, Jericho wasn't trained in the dungeon like that, but, had ties.
He worked at
Both
Stampede, right?
Yeah, and the revamped version, I believe. But again, both going to Japan and they wrestled there. Jericho going to Mexico and then being in WCW around the same time as well. Hey, Stone Cold Steve Austin, another great actor with these looks.
Bruh. When he was hugging Vince, that shit be
Oh, hell. I love you.
But legit, what you said about Vince, people have been knowing for years, but still. His facial expressions is everything.
Beat up Michael Cole.
Yeah. Should have done that more often.
Stomped the mud hole in Michael Cole. Stomped the mud hole in him and walked it dry. Then he keeps trying to hug Vince.
See, I had said before the heel turn could have worked if he came out in full pants, a different theme song. If he didn't use the center, they could have say, because again, what we're getting is this is heel Austin. The botched, not the botched, the heel turn that didn't really work like they thought it would. But they needed to switch it up. He couldn't have been the same. He couldn't be the same so-called physically, and then just act like a bad guy. You gotta change the look. You gotta change the song. Kind of gotta wrestle a little bit different. I think it would have been somewhat better.
Even though this song was fire.
But I'm saying don't have the glass shatter and all that. Make it like he's just
right.
Again, so that way when he becomes the face Stone Cold again when the glass shatters, it's still a big moment when he shows up in that Raw and beats everyone's ass.
Yo, Crispy Benoit, he wasn't on the juice so much, but it showed.
Not yet.
Later.
Not
2
yet.
years
Yeah.
later, that motherfucker was ripped. I'm like,
he probably is, but not to the extent of come on, damn it, which is what got him to the main event level. I think at that point, besides they had nothing else to do really except reward these vets. But it probably also reached a point where he looked as good as he could ever look in Vince McMahon's eyes. But even though he was still short, much like Eddie Guerrero, same thing. Eddie Guerrero with the fucking inflatable arms. Sheesh.
with no legs.
You got no legs.
Like, bro, you can't skip leg day.
Can't even bend over to wipe their own ass.
Yo, Crispy Wall couldn't even reach in his own pockets at one point.
Well, he got little hands and little arms too.
That is, yeah. He does have T-Rex arms, which is always crazy. That's why the chops are just like, because his arms didn't have to go that far back.
It might be a Canadian thing too, because Bobby Roode got a little ass wingspan.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Bobby Roode from Canada?
Yep.
You know
No.
He said, well, I'll be damned.
that's hilarious because he was on Team Canada back in TNA, but you probably didn't watch TNA
Zell
like
said,
that.
No, Zell's before. I've said this before. He's never watched TNA.
Beautiful
Or
wrestling.
never like that.
Goddamn, who ordering pizza? Who ordered pizza?
That was my phone.
No,
I
you
didn't even know
good.
the ringer was still on.
It's all good. Who ordered pizza? Yeah, bro. Go back in TNA and watch. I gotta get my Impact account back. Listen, I think that shit's still 15. That shit should be $1 because it's still the same way it's always been.
Zell had the 1920s newspaper phone. Ting.
Yeah, that's all
I got a top story, Siggy. The mob is invading our town.
Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin is coming out here.
Shay.
This shit is hilarious. This motherfucker was really looking back like, yo, Vince coming out?
Looking back from Vince. Says
Oh,
redneck on the back of his vest.
Yeah, see, the vest is a good look, like changing the color of the vest.
Well, hell, son, I'll whoop both y'all asses.
Yeah. I'll be both your asses, son.
That's why it's
damn.
a triple threat, because he said that.
Yeah.
And Linda was like, well, then let's make it a triple threat.
And then he's like, what?
It's the funniest shit ever. This is my favorite year between them two, like I said before. 'Cause
Oh, they still got the hockey boards up.
it's legit like Davis and Math, bruh. Stone Cold
What?
and Vince in 01.
Yeah, I love you. Shut the fuck up.
Right. That's gonna be you and Dallas looking back. Math coming.
That's me every week. What do you mean? That's me every day. Like,
Now I gotta go against Undertaker. And who else you be beefing with? The Rock. They gonna team up just to beat your ass.
The Rock, Kevin Nash, FTR, Triple H.
Now you said 3 names on there that might actually want to smoke with you. I ain't gonna hold you. Them FTR, them big country redneck boys. Yeah.
They're not big. They're like 5'10". They're my dad's height and size.
It don't matter.
Just
what
call
they
it
at.
Just call them the Briscoes.
Well, yeah, they'll team up with
bitch.
Davis. They'll team up with Davis, but when they find out what podcast you on, not so
You on
much.
the what podcast? You on the what podcast?
Right?
I thought they was black for a while.
No,
Me too, bro.
No,
I thought it was me.
not when I first saw them, which was on PWG's Best of DVD. I saw them, but then a few years later, like especially when Jay had like the dread look, I'm like, are they black?
Because
Then you
Ring
hear
of
the-
Honor
but
used
then
to
you-
be,
Oh, heads up. No.
I was gonna say Ring of Honor used to be based here. Like they used to have their matches
Yeah.
and stuff here, events here. So like it used to come on TV here a lot,
Yep.
especially at night. And I used to watch it. And I thought the Briscoes was black. Come to find out they just dirty.
Wait, hold on,
You
sir. Call Umar.
You guys should watch. You should. Did you see the promo they had yesterday?
Nah, I didn't see the news.
Oh, you guys should look it up. It's hilarious. Again, Jay does the talking, and then Mark's like, "Damn right, yeah."
Is he back there eating something or drinking something?
No, he's always just like take off like with the ad libs like take off like.
Because I know the last couple of them, one of them's like in the back eating yogurt, then he's drinking a Capri Sun in another one.
Nah, he's like at the Hammerstein Ballroom, and Mark's like Hammerstein. And Jay's like, we done sold that bitch out. He's like, sold it out. It's like the little brothers in Sandlot when he's like, the Colossus of Clout. The Colossus of Clout.
Yeah. Or like Pretty Tang, bro. Yeah, it's hot out here. Yeah, it is hot out here. I just said.
And now they're just, now it's a handicap match. We got Chris is against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stupid motherfuckers still want this dude to go into Hall of Fame. First of all, motherfuckers, the WWE Hall of Fame isn't a real thing. Most Hall of Fames aren't. If you want to keep it.
Cooperstown's real. They have a.
I'll say no, like wrestling Hall of Fames.
Yeah, wrestling Hall of Fames are, again, because it's not real. So why do they have a real Hall of Fame?
Yeah, they got a pro wrestling Hall of Fame, but I just cracked the joke about an indie Hall of Fame. Why the fuck would I want to go there? If that's the case, everybody should go in that motherfucker. You got a Hall of Fame for motherfuckers that just stuck on the indies. Big whoop. Hooray. They chose to do that crazy shit. If that's the case, Tyler Black should be the fucking Michael Jordan of the indie Hall of Fame. This motherfucker went to WWE and became a legend. Like, what are y'all talking about, bro? An indie Hall of Fame. Everybody started out in the indies for the most part. So the WWE Hall of Fame, it's just like the whole thing of, bro, it don't matter if people go to the WWE Hall of Fame because y'all hate the shit anyway. I ain't gave a rat's ass about the WWE Hall of Fame in 10 years. Why the fuck would Crispy Benoit matter if he going there or not? Edge won that motherfucker. He retired the next day. How does that work?
No, he retired and then went in the next year.
I know it. You gonna kill my joke again? It don't fucking. That tell you everything.
Because you're being an asshole.
And then he came back 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years on Sunday, I think. Yeah, he came back. It's like, bro, a Hall of Famer come back and play the game? How does that work? Magic Johnson didn't do that shit.
I thought they were supposed to be making it like an actual place though.
They always talk about it, but they ain't gonna do shit.
Because Vince need all his money. Why? I don't know. I want to know what he spent his money on, bro. Because he's selling.
I thought that's what this whole that A&E show with Top Dollar was supposed to lead to, like, because them getting all the stuff back, it was going to lead to like them actually building a place, a museum or something where people could go and visit and see like these replicas and stuff. Not replicas, these relics and stuff.
No, they just don't want fans having the real shit.
You're right, David. It's just that, and Vince probably want that shit in his own house. He about to get a new one, apparently. He's selling his current one. So when he get his new mega mansion somewhere on the fucking Dr. Moreau Island in the middle of nowhere, he probably have it there.
But real quick, 20 Tampa Bay's 13, LA 27. 12-28 in the fourth quarter.
I just text my homeboy. I said, "Hey, Tom Brady is the devil. God bless. Even if the Bucks don't win, this motherfucker's the devil, bro." And then now
I got the Rams winning.
I hope.
Oh, you put money on it?
Yeah, a little pick'em that we got at my job.
I
picked the Rams. Cincinnati, Green Bay, and the Chiefs.
Well, you pick Green Bay, you deserve to lose.
Everybody picked Green Bay, so I'm still good.
Because they're idiot. Again, it's Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs against the Niners. 3 times it happened. 3 times.
Well, the reason why I'm glad he didn't win because fuck Wisconsin as a whole state. And besides that, if he would have won, he definitely would have cut a promo about Joe Rogan being his idol.
I told you that anyway.
No, he definitely might try to get the shots now. He might get the jab now, but like, you know what? It might actually help me.
Nah.
No, it fucking won't.
Because he's too proud. No, he's too proud. He's got to stand by his shit.
He need to wash his ass. That motherfucker look like he ain't took a shower in 2 years. That'll help you win, motherfucker. Win. Go ahead, wash your ass.
Chris Jericho's just been on the outside for like 6 minutes.
Cause the steroids had him gassed up. That's why. That shit don't help with your endurance. And once again, people that don't know about steroids, is to help you recover faster to build muscles. But still, it doesn't help your core strength at all. Still, even when you work out and do cardio, you too gassed up from that.
No, that's why watching a guy who's ever been on steroids, like they have abs, but it's not cut abs in terms of like into the body. It's all bloated abs.
Well, that's how you get creatine for water weight. So you use that shit as well. So if you using steroids and using creatine, your fucking heart about to explode. That's not good.
I think Steve Austin definitely looks like a creatine type of guy, right?
Yeah, he might be just all water based with his muscles. But when, bruh, that shit'll fuck you up. Like when I used to take creatine, that shit used to make my stomach hurt.
Yeah, it had your stomach in the Cobra clutch.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just me. I used to be fucked up. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, I've never taken it.
That's your problem now. You don't
saying
take
I
shit.
You say I should get on creatine
powder? You should get on steroids, motherfucker. You need to get on steroids.
I'm not trying to die.
That microwave pizza that you be having delivered ain't helping you.
Get you some 100% whey.
I gotta get back on the protein, but I take it mainly just for work.
No, you need to work out with the protein. You doing it the opposite.
My job's a fucking workout.
You lift a pin at work.
No, I don't. I lift fucking car parts all day.
And you ain't gained no weight.
Oh, stunner from Crispin.
Yeah, that was an ugly stunner.
Fucking CTE was hurting. That's why.
Okay.
He probably was gonna start talking like Stone Cold.
That'd be hilarious.
What? No, that's my line, Chris. That's my
line. You work at Rock Auto, Drip?
Huh?
You work at Rock Auto?
Rock.
I'm gonna fucking work with Bob the Builder.
I work in a warehouse.
With Bob the Builder. Can we fix it?
That's where I get my car parts from. Straight on Rock Auto.
No, I really shouldn't say
You don't got said.
You don't need to snitch, bro. Somebody, because the Undertaker or Kevin Nash might pull up on you.
Oh, they ain't gonna do shit.
How you know? They got holes.
Kevin Nash can't even get up to get on a fucking plane.
All right. You see, he been working out.
You know,
lately.
I was on a plane from New York going to Minnesota, and I stayed at the La Quinta.
Yeah. Piece of shit.
La Quinta.
That's legit. His thing. He's like, see, when we're traveling on the road,
because they was trying to save money.
No, he's just like super detailed in what, like, see, back in Sacramento out of the Arco Arena.
I know he's very good at storytelling too, though.
No, he's an asshole.
No, but he could tell them shoot promos. He be telling details by details. That's the thing about wrestlers, for all them fucking head injuries they be having.
Tell the detail of a good match you had, Kevin. Oh wait, you didn't.
He had some good matches. All right, bro. I'm picking a pay-per-view with
if you pick. I will
Nash.
fuck. I'll never talk to you ever again.
Dog, because he could work. I'm gonna tell both your pops on you.
He can work the boys in the back. He can't work in the ring.
A fucking yo. Dog.
That was crazy.
You know what I meant. Like when he's like,
no, we don't. You said that fucking word 5 times earlier that I won't repeat.
Oh God, you are you insecure Banks?
No, I ain't got a word about. Never mind. I was about to say the word too.
You walking around like, nope, no, not me, no.
No.
In the
back is great. It's fucking hysterical because I know what you mean. But still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because you're a nasty motherfucker. You gotta think of it that way.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
He probably. I mean, he could have been. I mean, if Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon, he and then.
Bro, relax.
You said that one. No, don't forget. You said your favorite tag team of all time was Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon.
Stop remembering shit I be saying, bro.
It's on fucking audio.
I know it's almost a year ago. I think it was a year ago. Shit.
No. We're like 4 months away from that.
Fuck, right? Sometimes I be like, bro, what the fuck did I just say?
Did this dude just did this?
That's probably why he hated Shane. He too busy paying attention to Sean. He wanted Sean to be his son.
Like in the Liberace, right?
All right, bro.
What? That's what you said. That's what you said.
Did you see the movie?
No.
Watch the Michael Douglas. For anybody that's listed, Zell.
Behind the Candelabra.
Please watch that movie, bro. It's
on HBO.
Wow. It's a great movie, but it's gonna keep wild.
So, the one with Matt Damon?
Yeah.
With Matt Damon, yes. The one with Matt Damon.
No,
few good
don't
movies.
do that. Don't do that.
What did he say?
He said Matt Damon.
All right, bro. You got it. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Math, I wasn't. Well, Math don't listen to podcasts. Hey, but I wasn't here. Anybody that's listening.
Exactly. That's
1854.
He don't. Yeah, he don't listen. Well, now he's
shout out to the Warriors and the Doolies.
Bruh, that where's Buffy? I'm thinking about that where's Buffy when Vince said the grilled glizzy. That's crazy.
I'm getting out of here.
Dog, that shit had me in hysterics for like 2 hours. That's crazy.
He's gonna find all of us. He's like, oh, y'all think you're funny, huh?
Legit, he don't know what you said about this week. I should send him that clip. Like, you see what he said about you?
No, he'll be like, oh, all right.
Cause you tell him like, yo, did you hear that? He'll listen to the episode to like, I think a day before y'all record when he not on it, which makes it even funnier.
He doesn't care. Again, like he says, like he's unpissoffable.
Bro, he's the angriest person I ever met in my life.
That's just anger at certain stuff that like legit pisses him off. Not anger in terms of us making jokes and all that.
Hey, like, Zell know this reference because he watched Martin. Remember Angry Man in the DMV office? Man, sit your ass down. What Martin called him? He said, Richard Kelly. Oh shit. Anyhow, triple threat match. Yeah, this is Stone Cold.
We barely talked about this match.
Dog, cause Stone
This is
Cold
not a no
old.
DQ match.
Oh, no, it's a triple threat match. All triple threat matches are no DQ, no count out.
Because Crispy just comes in with a chair, just swings it.
Because how you gonna disqualify one man?
Dog, it's elimination. CTE, bro. Ooh,
He just tried to give Jericho a piece of his.
I'm about to say, wow. No, I ain't gonna do it.
Say it. Look what the last.
No, it was. I wanted to actually go to sleep tonight. I said something bad about Steve McNair the other night, and I couldn't sleep, bro.
About who?
Oh my God!
I said a Steve McNair joke, and I couldn't sleep.
Are you Josh?
No. I'll show your work. I said something about Steve McNair, bro. I legit didn't sleep that night. I said, no, sir. I learned my lesson. So I won't say.
Do you think the demons are gonna get you in your sleep?
They do.
Oh my God.
I just had a joke, but I'm gonna keep that one to myself too.
Bro,
Type it in the chat.
There's been so many Steve McNair jokes in the past 3 years.
Yeah, you guys
For
got
some
some
reason.
Steve McNair jokes. I will never go that far.
I mean, what happened yesterday?
What did happen yesterday?
Huh? Did they win?
Oh God damn.
Bro, but nah, I ain't gonna say about Chris Benoit with the cheer. That's about to go real.
Type it in the chat. Type it in the
No.
chat.
No.
Oh,
Leave it alone.
well, fucking
I give you a
pussy.
Stone Cold joke. Fuck it. You notice how he had them black and white knee braces?
All right, here we go.
Because as long as y'all was a shoot, that's why he just wanted to build it up.
Are you fam now?
He said it. Did he not? He could have said no.
It's a movie.
Kevin Nash didn't say it.
He says it in real life. That's why.
Because he listens to R&B and them niggas be singing it.
Nah, because he's a fucking asshole. No.
Yeah,
When Kevin Nash said, "Nigga, somebody school me."
We listened to Tupac. That's why we came out.
He said that shit in real life. Fucking cocksucker.
Who said that? Oh yeah, I think Stevie Ray said he know a lot of shit about R&B, being Kevin Nash. So yeah.
From fucking Detroit, he should.
Not really, but all right. I know that's Motown, but but still, well, yeah, he is like 60 years old. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But he got to the tail end of Motown because Motown was what, 60?
He was like 40 in fucking when Nitro debuted.
Hold on, I'll try to get my man while you up here cracking jokes. All right, so yeah, he was like probably 8, 10, something like that when Motown was cracking. So yeah.
Low Blow by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Bruh, my mom had me when she was 19. She wasn't listening to Motown, but I know a lot about Jodeci, so that should tell y'all what type of mom I had. I love her.
Oh, fuck, I'm wiping the tears from my eyes. I'm still trying to catch my breath.
Yo, what?
That's why I kind of been silent the last 10 minutes.
This has been the greatest podcast I've ever been a part of in my life.
The greatest. Tear am I?
I legit didn't know we was gonna go this crazy, bro.
Are you shitting me? It's us and Zell. What do you expect? It's us on a daily basis.
No, I didn't
anyway. You know what we be saying to each other offline. Come on.
Yo, why Chris been Walden? What? I'm sorry. Why Crispy Ben Walden used that shit on Kevin Sullivan? That cheer.
Because I got your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
All right, I'm out. No.
Why didn't Kevin Sullivan use the cheer on Crispy?
I think he did.
Yo,
if you want to go that place.
Y'all remember they had that fight on WCW and they was like fighting in the bathroom and stuff?
They fought, yeah.
Them niggas was slugging it out, bro.
Yeah, that's the only legit recorded shoot fight in wrestling.
Bruh, but they was throwing the white boy like hockey punches.
And Kevin Sullivan's from Boston and he moved to Florida, so you know he's a racist. So he was like, and he's a devil worshiper, so that's 3 strikes.
Oh no,
Kevin Sullivan wrote his own divorce. That's crazy.
Oh no, he definitely.
You think you're better than me, huh?
He definitely called Harlem Heat something I can't say.
You can say it.
Crispy Heat.
Yeah.
The darkness heat.
See, look, they were just chopping. Snap suplex.
Look at David trying to go past.
Yeah, we gotta steer back into the. Again, like, so my dad might be listening now, so I gotta watch out.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. And I'm way worse than BRP.
I'm just saying, no. It's about the same level.
Dog, this motherfucker's old at this point. Stone Cold. This match is not fire. And I watched this shit live. This shit is not fire, bro.
It's all right. Again, it's just him being a heel.
He got no body. He got no body. Motherfucker ain't got no knees, no neck.
Yeah, at this point, he's Okada now.
Oh my god, bro. Okada,
Here
my
comes
age.
Booker T.
And then Booker T.
Oh yeah, Booker T didn't help his match too because he legit hurt him.
Yeah, he fucked up his back. Yeah,
and he got heat for it because, like, you know, WCW was different in the backstage. It was all about yourself. So, like, Booker T did his spot and left the arena. He didn't check on Stone Cold or nothing.
I'm splitting.
Yeah, like he ain't called Stone Cold or nothing, like to check on him. So, like, he got major heat in the backstage behind this.
Who was that bitch Houston Cricket that did that to me?
I'm just sitting outside the ring. Then all of a sudden, this porch monkey comes up and throws me through a table.
God
What?
damn.
That's when the crowd go, what? I said this porch. What? Monkey. What?
No. This is the last episode ever. We are done. I'm shutting down the studio, the feed, all of it. Grand opening, grand closing. We couldn't even make it a year with this name. I'm legit. I'm serious, y'all. It's done. It was a hell of a ride. Leave the memories alone.
Oh, shit.
You know what's funny? We're not going to release this episode. We're going to have to re-record with Zell. Like, what did you say about this? Yeah, write that line down. We got to see that again.
All right, we record from 2
hours
and 40 minutes.
This is
I got the timestamp
to a podcasting right now.
Duh. I love the podcast.
I have tears legit coming out of my eyes.
Bro.
Jericho with the bulldog.
Yeah, exactly. Now he's gonna go for the line, so we know he has that look in his eye. And he barely landed like he landed like he did now. God damn.
Yo, that little double team move, I seen that on a movie
though.
one time. The crossface and the Boston Crab, I seen that in the movie. I think it's called Movie Talk 39.
Abigail Mack, Keisha Gray, and who else?
Who are these names? The first name. I know the other one. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I was about to say something, but let's get back on
We
the
might as well say it now because this will be the last time we're ever on air.
No, we're just gonna go ahead and call this match.
Right. I'm trying to go back, but I'm like, how do we go back?
Yeah.
This is like, I was gonna take it way worse. I don't know why I stopped.
You might, bro. I just said some shit on here. But I just said some shit. You might as well. I will say this, bro. Calling him toothless aggression is somehow problematic.
It's hilarious.
That's what's problematic.
Toothless, yeah, I think it's not fair, bro. People got like cavities and shit.
His tooth probably got knocked out though.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was about to go somewhere, bro. I was about to go further with it.
Jericho is rolling Steve Austin back in the ring, and we only have about where's the goddamn remote?
Yo, Booker T was out there for too long. It's like, all right, bro, it's time to go. You supposed to just hit him one time with the spot and leave. You out here with a fake ass Versace looking like Uncle Leroy shit from next Friday.
I'd have shot his ass.
Jericho with the moonsault.
We only got 4 minutes left, y'all. 4 minutes. Did someone say 3 minutes? That's
Diving headbutt.
diving headbutt, which is the worst move of all time.
Hey man, he can't blame shit on shit because he ain't here, but they can't blame it on that.
Harley Race, I think it was, told him to stop doing it.
Yeah, because Harley
He
Race
was like, yeah, okay.
Or Harley Race like, I
Okay.
can't even say.
Okay,
That's the
boomer.
whole. That's the whole ball game.
Back in the day, Teddy
Chris
Long used
Rock.
to.
He'd be like, Ric Flair, I'm gonna break your knee. I'm gonna take your knee. I'm gonna break it. You John C.
Chris
Riley
Rock
looking
told him,
motherfucker.
okay, boomer.
Did he say he wanted to kill Ric Flair? Am I tripping? He said he was gonna shoot somebody.
He carried the
Oh, my
gun.
gun.
Did I pull out my gun?
He told that to Arn.
That was Brian Pillman.
Oh yeah, when that motherfucker was off the tweet. Yo, I think Brian. Oh, never mind. No, fuck it. I think he was the first meth addict in
history or on TV.
Bro. No, like on TV or probably ever, bro. Because he was too geeked up with that little ass pistol. He was too geeked up, bro, with that little 380.
He'll move by Stone Cold. Just coming in the match and reaping the benefits, sliding in the ring.
He was too fucked up. I would have called to go home, bro. Yo, y'all think Chris Jericho could do the Lion Saw the 2022?
No, of course not. We saw it last year.
No,
I know, but it's 2022. New year, new me.
Just because a motherfucker dyed his hair doesn't mean he's a new person.
Yeah, he gotta stop, bro.
They saying he trimming up to try to come back to the Rumble.
Trimming up as a fucking... He ain't trimmed shit.
You talking about turkey meat? Bro, if he show up at the Rumble, which I think is gonna happen, I'm gonna be in tears, bro. I'm gonna be laughing.
Yeah, Steve Austin is just as fucked up as Shane McMahon and Kurt Angle are. And, Steve Austin was already like on the yellow meter with his like health. It didn't go all the way red yet, but it's like,
like, bro, don't hit me.
Yeah, he's just like, oh hell, son. I'm hurt, damn it. And Vince is like, what? He's like, no, not funny. He's like, no, see what? Like, I'm hurt. But what's hurt? Everything, damn it.
Right, motherfucking everything. My neck, my back, my neck, and my back.
Did you not watch the fucking match?
Yeah, they should have called to go home, bro. Because he was barely moving after that spot. Like, bro, let's just do the go home. Like, y'all should be scared that I broke my neck again.
So animated. Booker T hits a scissor kick. He's like, hell yeah! Like,
he like just threw him over the table too. He didn't even throw him through the table.
Yeah, he probably landed on them folding chairs, them cheap ass folding chairs, bro.
No, it looks like he catches like the side of the table, but
isn't that what happened with Mick Foley at King of the Ring '98? Or he said that's what saved him actually, because he said if he would have fell, he was too close to falling to the ground.
Yeah, the tables being that close is what saved him.
Yeah, he said if them tables wasn't there, bro, I would have been fucked. We know that's concrete, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He would have been dead for real.
Like The Rock and Sam Jackson, the other guys, aim for the bushes.
He's broken in half.
But that was this week's episode, and that's our final episode ever.
Nah, just edit everything out.
Where can they find y'all on social media before they cancel our asses?
You can't find me, so you can't cancel me, motherfucker. Find me on MySpace.
You can find him in Jacksonville, Florida, at the.
Fuck it. They might give me a goddamn statue for all the shit I said on here. Hell yeah, son. We don't fuck with them either. I don't give a goddamn about a round.
Tony Khan's like, you know what? I'm promoting you.
Oh,
You're like, I don't even work there.
That's what I say, Zell. He definitely saying this nigga spitting. He's saying nigga. Tony Khan, he definitely. Yeah, that nigga spitting.
Live on Dynamite tomorrow night. On Dynamite. Live on Dynamite.
The nigga Banks is spitting live on Dynamite.
Hey, don't make that. You almost sounded like me. You gotta relax. People could have been like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
It ain't. Hey man, listen. For anybody that wants to do quote unquote canceling, it's me that say shit. Davis don't say shit. He no sells everything on here and the other podcasts.
I can't breathe.
You can.
I'm already sick and have.
Sick of what?
No, just like sick. Like I got a cold and I can't.
Hey, you better use that sick leave, bro. You better take your job. I can't come in. You better use that COVID leave, even if you don't got COVID. Be like, hey, I can't come into work.
I can't. My boss called me today. He's like, hey, things aren't looking good tomorrow with people being gone. I'm like, I'm like Craig, like, shit.
Damn, everybody's sick. That's crazy. In this country, we want to keep going on capitalism. Go ahead, Zell.
You can find me on Twitter at Tyler Perry.
He probably would say,
hello, I'm with AEW.
No, seriously though. I appreciate y'all having me on here. Let me pick.
Tyler Perry's like, this is a show right here.
Get these guys to Atlanta.
You don't need some funding?
No, sir. Got that. He gonna have me play the light skinned hero. No, sir. I don't have no fake braids to put on my head.
Braids looking like slices of brisket.
I'm gonna have no Pope, D'Angelo Pope braids on with the bees at the end. Fire.
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
You can find me everywhere at Bodymore Bottles. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter.
Facebook? No.
If you no
Just
Facebook.
wondering, like, I'm not gonna, because I'm not on Facebook either. Just wondering, yeah. So, you got Bodymore Bottles, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Subscribe, follow, all that. Especially if you're an adult beverage fan and would like some recommendations on stuff that's new, what to experiment with. Zell,
Yeah, and if you see something in the store that you like or that you want to try, but you're kind of skeptical about it, send me a DM. Let me know what you're looking at, and if I can find it, I'll go ahead and do a review for you.
Banks, what about you?
I already said my ad. You
All
can
right,
find me at Booker T. Hoffman.
Huffman, isn't it? Or is it Hoffman?
I don't know. I want to fuck it up because Stevie Ray gonna fuck all that other shit. He fight, he shoot, he do all that. So I don't want no problems.
In the crib watching football.
Yeah, I don't want no problems with Stevie Ray, bro. He on that list.
No one should follow me after this episode because I'll be going into seclusion.
Everybody knows you, bro. You do one of the most popular podcasts out on
No,
the
that's
planet.
why. Yeah, I'm gonna be self-retirement now. I've lost my smile. You'll see me in 4 years when I found Christ.
Okay, so they definitely know you full of shit.
Yeah,
You just
I've
like
already
Shawn
told-
Michaels, your
I've
idol.
already told Banks, and I've told my family this, but Banks better believe it. If I ever show up one day being like the Lord, Jesus, and all that, that's like a sign something's wrong. No offense, but offense as well.
Nah, you'll be all right. You're gonna be like most of these pastors out here. Getting the money. You're gonna be cash out to the BVD pod. Motherfucker, you look like Joe Osteen. So this definitely works out.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I was about to say I got an idea for a mega church drip. We can do this.
The Church of Finn Balor, everybody gonna be more of a loser.
Fuck you.
I'm out of here.